mean, but then again, too, that's just me, Dave, thinking. I don't know.
Right, come on, Cassidy. Do
We'll see. Is that how's DC calculated, by the way, for spells? It's like
10
10
plus
plus
the
caster level
plus the 10 plus
charisma,
the 10 plus the spell level.
something, or spell level.
Yeah, and then whatever your casting ability score is. So for him, it'd be charisma. So
All right.
so yes, 17. He's got
Okay.
plus 7. 17 plus spell level.
See at 19. All right.
Damn. Did he? Damn. The fuck? How many eating a buffet? This man said finishing dinner like 30 minutes ago.
Monster Hunter.
Just
Oh, that's
started.
messed up.
Just started. He'll learn.
Monster Hunter real time.
Dinner meeting. He's killing a monster.
He's like, oh, I meant my Monster Hunter character's trying to get dinner.
Do you ever see the meals? You ever see that meals in 4K, bro? Shit looks mad real. You can grab them shits on TV.
It does.
Bro, them shits are crazy. That cat be busting his ass behind that fucking that walk. You're done, do you?
What up, giant rat guy? Giant rat guy. He's here to make sure nobody else dies.
The life-giving giant rat guy.
What did I just hear? Okay, Tony just came in. He has arrived. The fuck?
That wasn't me.
Standing ovation for the last arrival.
Yeah.
What? Don't do that.
Oh shit! Look at this arena, man. Shit's about to get real.
All right. Let's see. Oh, that's what I wanted to check. Okay, I remember drawing, but it wasn't grabbing the token. Oh, now it grabbed it. That's weird. It wasn't doing that last time. All right. We have a full house. All right. So, let us begin. Well, last we left off. Why? Okay. Why is this not open? Okay. The last we left off, your characters have made your way to the to the Field of Triumph arena, where the event of the free dinner is taking place and given to all the contestants involved and their sponsors or managers. So, yeah, Lord Vertos II is with your group. This spectacular event precedes the games the day before, or the evening before, I should say, with more than what appears to be about more than over 200 guests here. And then there's about maybe half as much of that of servants and cooks and musicians and other entertainers. The event itself is taking place under the open sky on the arena battleground. There are numerous long banquet tables arrayed in a circle all around the central wooden stage that gives entertainers a place to perform. And the entire area is festooned with flowers, ribbons, and multicolored pennants. The gates had opened for this event at 5 bell tolls after high sun, so 5 p.m. And there's a patrol of Lord Prendergast wardens that take their positions, checking invitations and keeping an eye on the situation. There are 2 great bonfires that burn north of the seating area, and scores of cooks and scullions and waiters all busy with the spits and grills and platters and drinks, tankards and casks. And as you and Lord Ertos II arrive, he presents his license, and a clerk records your character's name, the name of your group, and takes a note on the group leader. What is this man typing away?
Goddamn.
Right.
You guys hear that? You guys
Sounds
hear
like
that?
Yeah.
Sounds like one of those things where the balls like click clack.
Oh man, hold on. I got the sound about that. Man. I was typing something. My point to type was to not distract while you're talking, but it still did that anyway.
It sounds like you're typing in all caps.
Yo, let me put my
Oh,
headset
shit.
on. It might be that. It might be that. Let me put my headset on.
Sounds like each one of your keys is wearing tap dancing shoes.
Some emphatic tapping, bro.
What about now? You guys hear it? I'm typing.
Now
it
you're
now.
good.
Okay, good. I put on my headset. That's what it is. If I don't got the headset on, it just like absorbs all the noise around here.
All bets are off.
Where is it?
Whereas what?
It's not in here? Was it this one?
Uh-oh, Watson got the blue potion going. I saw that.
Yeah, man. About to start mixing. Wrong group, wrong group.
Yeah, it was this one. Okay. All right. So, after being admitted, you are shown to your table, and servants, soon provide plenty of delicious food and drink. And the arena is filled quickly with the guests and attendants. And Night Watch and your sponsor, Lord Ertos II, are enjoying your meals and drink and looking around at all the other tables. You see all sorts. You're getting a good look at pretty much all the contestants. And as I said last week, you're definitely your characters are probably taking, some of you probably taking notes of them, trying to recall who they are, what what they're known for, et cetera, et cetera. Which will matter once the first match begins, because once the first match begins and you know who you're going to be facing, I the definitely can call for the checks needed to recall what it is that your characters know about the team that you're facing. There, yeah, you can make out you start to also take note of the guests that are arriving. These people are either nobles or merchants and even visiting dignitaries that are here to talk with or to survey or to pretty much get a good understanding and knowledge of the contestants here. Because they definitely want to know who they want to wager on once the betting takes place. And when it comes to placing wagers, it's usually the team manager is responsible for any public relations work during this banquet. Although you can easily become involved in discussions about the games or your own skills. They are bookkeepers, merchants, and noblemen, all seeking the best odds on their wagers. So they do take advantage of being being here to interview some of the gladiators. And you do have several that do come to your table and are curious about who you are and your strengths and weaknesses. Giving your characters the chance to talk about yourselves if you want, and about your past exploits. And for the time being, as you are untested newcomers to the games, there's some fairly high odds for your group. During all this, there are definitely a couple of familiar faces to one in particular is to Sophelia, where one of the nobles of the Durenbold family had come to your group and came up to her to speak with her and introduced themselves. And when you heard the name Durenbold, you recognize it as the noble family, one of the noble family that Calden's a part of. And speaking of Calden, he is coming right over and with a drink he had acquired. And as he comes on over, he looks both pleased and surprised to see you here. And he goes, "Oh, Ophelia. Wow, it's been quite some time. Are you here as a guest, or have you become a contestant?"
A contestant, of course.
Oh, oh, wow. I thought about joining myself, but yeah, there wasn't a team to join. Yeah, if only I had bumped into you earlier. When did you arrive at the city?
Oh, we've been here about a week or a week and a half.
Ah,
But yeah, I mean, I'm surprised to see you here as well. I thought you would be at Daggerford.
well, yeah, and I decided to, I arrived in Waterdeep just a few days ago, you know, see how the family was doing, and my cousin here came and had passes to see the games and invited me along, and here I am.
Sorry, Lou, I missed it. Is this Calden Durnbold?
Yes,
Okay.
Sense
and
motive.
he,
Well, so I would actually also sort of raise my glass to him, and I'm like, well, I mean, if you're here, then you can't be getting your theater up and running, can you?
Having you
so
along,
he,
having you along in our rank would have been a great addition.
he,
I wish we would.
oh, no, go ahead.
Oh no, she goes like, oh wow. If I knew you were here, having you fighting in our ranks would have been a great addition.
Yeah, I would
It's
have gladly
definitely
joined. Yeah,
how
to
goes
fight,
your training?
yeah, to fight
How goes
more,
your adventures?
to fight more seriously side by side with you, and even kind of to fight these gladiators here and increase my own abilities. It would have been great. And then when he hears Cassidy, his like his head cocks a bit like that's a familiar voice, and he looks behind Sophia and he's like, "Oh, Cassidy team. I wait, you two." And he looks
Oh yeah,
between.
small world.
Wow, interesting. Wow. He's like, now I definitely regret not being able to.
I mean, is it too late?
Is it too late, Lou? Is it too late to join? We got like 2 slots left. Well, 1 slot if we
Yeah,
finish
Is
this
it too
yeah,
game.
late
yeah,
for late edition?
yeah. One slot left. Um,
We have 1 slot left.
hey, it could. Uh, they wanted to arrange it. Somebody could. Somebody could speak with uh the managers of the registration, and then might be able to negotiate him to sign on.
Well,
Um,
I would sort of lean over to Lucian. I'm like, I mean, he's
Fight.
really good. I fought alongside him in the sewers, but I mean, if we all do win, then the pot gets smaller. I don't really care about that, but I know you lot have been hard up for money for a long time, so
Well, he's a capable warrior. I have sparred with him many times in the past. Having him in our side would at least increase the likelihood that we'll be victorious.
And in that moment, Pale Lady's tentacle wraps around like Adler's ankle, and you guys see him get slammed on top of the table. His head like falls into like a bowl of mashed potatoes, and Pale Lady screams out, "I'll kill you for it!" And then Adler starts laughing as he holds up a turkey leg. And he goes, he's laughing. He goes, "You can have it. I'm just playing."
He
oh, Cassidy spits his liquor all over the place, laughing.
well, Calden is good at. He goes like, "Well, Calden, your abilities, especially your high skills with the polearm, keeping enemies at bay, will be a significant boost to the front lines, which we clearly need."
well, hey, if we can convince the we can convince the clerk to sign me in. Yeah, I'm all for it.
No guarantees, but let's give it a try. It'll be just like the old times, back at the barracks.
And with that, he smiles and then he goes, "Oh, my apologies. So caught up with and he greets the rest of the night watch that he knows that he's says he said hello to her. He's like, "Hey Luna, you're a contestant also?" He's like, huh, "Yeah, they better watch out for sure. You and is that's new?" And he looks at her uh familiar, which is not the spider anymore, the scorpion anymore.
Scorpion, the green
Yeah.
sting scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah, things have changed. This is she kind of like waves awkwardly. This is Onyx. It's it's his true form, as he likes to call it.
Well, he goes, well, nice to meet you, Onyx. And he's like, Lucian, I know you're probably taking a crack at some of the wagers that are going on here. I know my cousins, I'll definitely convince them to bet on you guys.
Lucius around. It's like, yeah, you know me, trying to make a little extra money on the side here.
I might even place a wager myself.
It'd be a good idea. Should always bet on Night Watch.
Well, look, just don't forget, like, you should definitely bet on us, but keep it down to a select few. Otherwise, the odds start to go down. The more people bet on us. I, for one, am just downplaying whatever I do. Oh, I don't know how
Yeah.
to fight. I just sing. That sort of thing.
And Adler and Pale Lady, how are the two of you doing? And he like gets he eyes Pale Lady and her apparent craving for the mashed potatoes.
Now she wanted the turkey leg. She
Oh, the
slammed
turkey leg?
Adler's
It was a
head,
turkey
then
leg.
the mashed potatoes. So Adler's like pouring his a mug of like ale into one of the maws of Pale Lady, and he says, "And this is called mead." Then he looks back over to
Well, I like the
Calvin and he goes,
outfit, by the way.
"Oh, you like it? It's a little messy now, but come showtime, we'll be clean again, like spiders down a spout."
Actually, when he does that, I just kind of snap my fingers and press the digitation.
See,
Both.
just like that.
And
Matter of fact, I actually have a question. I don't know if I missed it. Did we all do the? Everybody has like the white outfits.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Was that like a thing we went out and got, or is it?
We can.
Yeah,
I would
we
say
probably
yeah. I
went to
mean
the
they
same tailor that
I
Adler
was
recently got his.
right. Probably just went to
She
just
wearing
went to
her
the same tailor
Well-
and paid for the
she wearing her
outfit.
white.
They were
So
able to
I would
afford
say
it.
whenever that happened, Cassidy actually like missed the memo. I don't know if he was there or not, but he showed up like, oh, you guys were in white, and I showed up in my normal shit, and then I was like, oh, fancy are we? And I just sort of switched my the sleeves of many garments and like instantly switched my outfit again.
Nice.
All right. So as your characters are, chatting away, and he's talking with Calvin's talking, trying to learn pretty much catching him up on like what's been going on, and um uh you behind Cassidy uh there's a unfortunately familiar voice that grates on him.
Before you move on, Lou.
Huh.
Sophia introduces Sander.
Oh yeah, Xander. So that's right.
And she,
I knew I
and,
forgot
and
them.
she tells Sander that that they're childhood friends, that that we know Calvin for a very, very long time.
Yeah,
He's
Calvin
mainly
looks to Xander, and he's like and he notices that he's got his like Kalemvor he easily makes note that he's also a Kalemvorite. And he goes he looks you could tell immediately Calvin's a bit confused. But because there's a certain someone that's not there that he was expecting, but there's another Kalimverite in his place, so he introduces himself to Xander, and he's like, I don't believe we've ever met. I'm Calvin Durenbold. I I work alongside the Temple of Tempest in Daggerford, training the warriors there, and here in Waterdeep, I visit my family's home villa, and and you- and yeah, then he goes and you are
I'm Xander. Xander Soulgate. Just a fill-in.
a fill-in. So you are associated with Roth, I believe.
In some way, yes. But it has to do with the church.
Has something hopefully nothing awful happened to him. How's Roth doing?
He got summoned to other matters. He needed
That's
to
Sabuna. That was Roth. He's here right now, bro.
Damn. But nah, he was summoned by the church to do other biddings, and I was to replace him in the group.
Lucian's in the back, like, yeah, summoned.
Luna goes, not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but things have been a lot quieter since he's been gone. And I don't think I'm particularly complaining.
Why would you not look a gifted horse in the mouth? Horses have pretty mouths, Luna. Gorgeous teeth.
It's a figure of speech.
Okay. So
And I think Xander's pretty okay. He's become one valuable asset to the team, as one would like to say.
yeah, well, after dealing with Adler a week, he definitely earned his. um
Well, doesn't Adler look different to everybody now? Doesn't he look like, because
I mean,
he shed his skin?
he's got the suit on.
So,
You don't really,
uh,
yeah. When Adol has that full costume on, you don't really ever see him.
okay.
The
I got you.
his body.
um so yeah, the unfortunately familiar voice that Cassidy hears behind him is
Daddy dear.
Oh
it
no.
is the voice, and I want to get his name right. And
It should be easy to get the name Cullen right.
he's got that
Tell
Thayan
me it's
name.
Cullen. Damn.
It's definitely not
Oh,
Cullen.
no, not
Cullen's head is
Cullen.
on a stick.
It's like Cullen.
Resurrected Cullen and the boys.
Yeah,
Oh, I
man.
don't like this. I don't like this.
Okay, there it is. It is. It is the voice of your father, Ambassador Ether on Zim. And you hear the
Saw that face.
typical disappointed manner in his voice as he goes, unbelievable. First new Alam College, and now a gladiator? Really?
This for the
Oh,
first time you guys would probably see
I
Cassidy's
know.
like very
Wait,
relaxed. He's drinking, and then he just kind of goes fucking gray. Like he's
and your character's turn, you can see the ambassador and his regal, wizardly red robes, bald head, the magic tattoos, an amulet that dangles. Um, yeah, clearly there's definitely power in that. He has staff that's has this gnarled looking dark uh the dark wood staff that has these runes etched on it, and there's like a fire opal at the end of it. Um, He's got these, these thick eyebrows, and it's furrowed. It's furrowed in like a disappointing look, and he goes, "Well, I know where not to place my wager."
I'm sorry. Who are you again?
Well,
You will address me as ambassador
I'm sorry.
Ether.
I sort of stand up in front of Luna. I'm like, oh, well, you know, after New Olam, uh, complete failure, utter catastrophe, and I've come crawling back to you for anything. So I was rolling around on the streets, and these people, they were kind enough to take me in. You see, I'm sort of their adopted child. You see how well they treat me, feeding me, giving me clothes and whatnot. You, you don't have to worry about any of us. You could just go about your business, keep being disappointed in me. It's fine.
Oh no, Cassidy. Who is this person?
And
He's
as
being
you
very disrespectful.
keep talking, Luna,
But he looks interesting,
a
doesn't he, Luna?
dark
He's
and
old and strong looking, kind of like a rotted redwood. Yes.
as you talk, Luna, a dark and glowering figure who seems to just inspire dread just from standing there steps a bit closer to her, wearing this
So if anything, take a step back.
spiked armors, and you can see like battle scars on his face. He's got like short, like a crew cut of black hair, and he's bulky, and you could tell that he's very well equipped, and his shit's definitely magical because this, and Cassie obviously knows who this is. This is Council Pazar,
Yo,
Skull,
time out.
Pazar,
Does he pull up on her
Skullstorm.
like the way he pulls
All,
up on her? Yo, time out. I'm sorry, Lewis, but I'm gonna cut him off. Yeah, I'm gonna like move her out of the way, and I'm gonna step in front of him. Like I'm gonna take her, like move her out of the
Everybody
way. So
keep
I'm like, whoa, whoa,
manhandling my
whoa, whoa.
teenage
Who you stepping up on like that, boy? I don't like that. No, Xander didn't like that at all. Says if he just does it very nonchalantly too. Like just walks up, moves her out of the way, yo, and he just stands there, just looks right in his face.
he is for Cassidy. He is Council Pazar Skullstorm Arcanet. He is your father's personal bodyguard. Uh he is a extremely hardened warrior, blackguard, and a Thayan knight. For as long as you've known, I will definitely tell you well, when it comes to his features and his abilities, that definitely, you know, about 11 level.
Night Watch, allow me to introduce my father. Point at him, and this pile of man meat is his bodyguard.
That's your father? So all of your looks comes from your mother's side? Interesting.
Doesn't look so tough to me.
Yeah, talk to Xander. Talk to him.
Guys, this is
There's no
Cassie.
need for anyone to talk to anybody, really. Look, father, pleasure to see you as always. I understand you're disappointed. It's fine. You always will be. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I got my own thing going. Go about your glowery business somewhere else, please.
Let us go, Lazar. And he just glowers down at Cassidy and as for Lazar, he doesn't budge when he's called, which is rare for him to do, Cassidy, because Xander's got his full attention right now. and he's doing the, he's basically trying to like intimidate Xander. Let's see if he does.
Damn, sizing each other up.
Oh man.
Well, can I roll counter intimidate? Like, can I do that, yo? Damn, nigga,
That boy hits you with the
Oh
Conqueror's
yeah.
hockey. Did it-
I think you can. I think there is a. I think there is like I did
You're a little
see
shook.
Intimidate off.
like you can do, yeah,
But chill,
like
son.
oppose
Can't go like that.
intimidates. Let me open up the skills.
Xander starts doing some stomp the yard moves.
Yeah, for y'all wasn't gonna let him pull up on her like that, yo. What the hell? Out of all people, I was like, nah, son.
Nah,
There's
I'm
different if it
pretty
was like
sure
Sophia. Like Sophia can handle that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sophia
nah.
would've
Luna,
chopped his
Luna
arm
definitely
off
has
the
a
minute
tendency
he
of letting
raised
her
his
mouth
Pulled
hand.
up on Luna like that? I was like, nah, son. Get out of the way, nigga. What the?
She was,
Sophia
What
would
are
she
have
you
was,
knocked
talking
his
she
hand
was,
off
about?
she was
before he
never in
raised
any
it.
danger.
Pick up some of your own. So yeah, no, she was never in any danger, but I just didn't like how he pulled up on her like that.
She definitely has a tendency of letting her mouth get the best of her.
Yeah, I would say
I don't know how
you
many
could
people
roll
here have
yours.
seen- I don't know how many people here have seen Black Clover, but there's a scene where like there's a character.
Did I, do
named
that? I didn't do that right,
Phil.
did I? I didn't do that right. Damn it.
Yeah,
I'm
it's 1D.
just
You got to do
sorry.
1d20.
No, it's
Yeah.
Doesn't
I did
equal
it
30.
wrong.
The
No,
man
no, no, no. How do
I
you?
like
No, how do
backslash
you do it
R.
again?
Well,
Damn,
It'll be
yo, chill,
Backslash
slash
chill.
R.
How do you do
roll.
that
Yo,
again?
back
It'll be
there's
backslash
a
R.
and
yeah. There's a dice roller to the
Space.
left, but you could do yeah.
Backslash R space 1d20 plus
actually, if you
whatever.
scroll up, the
I
tips
normally know how to do that. Why did I do that like that?
right
Alright, I'm a little
in the
high,
chat,
guys.
you can see where it says chat tips. It'll tell you the dice.
Oh yeah,
roll.
you're right. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah. Oh yeah, duh.
There's a scene in Black Clover where Fenrir got beat up by his brother, and his brother's about to kill him, and all three members.
I'm about to
of,
get
like, Black
bodied.
Clover's, like,
Just
teleport
because I botched
together.
that, I'm gonna get bodied now.
We called it, bro.
Yo, Xander starts dragging his butt on the ground and just going.
He should have kept his mouth shut.
So Xander,
legs sticking up.
this figure before now, you guys do notice Xander. He stands his ground, and you can see like this imposition of the wills between the two, and
I deserve it, bro.
one's trying to combating each other's presence, but even your characters from where they're watching can just sense this. There's a chill that goes along your skin.
I just got Matt Samuel bodied.
Can I
From witnessing
This man turned his
this,
camera off.
Lucia looks over and he sees
and
he sees
Xander's
getting,
a sweat that comes down Xander. He doesn't even realize it.
Lucia sees Xander getting intimidated, and Lucia's like, finally, someone's scarier than me. And he flashes his gun on his hip, and he goes to intimidate the bodyguard.
This fucking dick contest going on
Nigga
here.
rolled a one. I'm about to burn the character sheet. Can't believe
I gotta
that
get
shit,
in on this.
bro.
I gotta get in on this.
Look at
Let's see-
my group
Let's see if we're
defending
all
me.
getting bodied.
Look at my group defending me.
We're supposed to be a scary group. So
All right.
scared is kind of
Zazal looks at turns to Lucian. He's like, sensing his aura, and he chuckles like that. Impressive, but still not enough. Let's see if he All right. Let's see. Lucian's DC. The DC for Lucian would be 20. All right. You deal with yourself as best as you can. but you can feel you start to feel slightly nervous as he glares into your eyes with it, and you can sense how badly he just wants to just tear something apart. And the only thing that's got him on a leash right now is his master.
I mean,
Shit.
honestly,
Awesome.
the Zara, it was wonderful to see you and all, but the strings are probably getting a little tight, right? Because your puppet master, he's getting a little far away. You might want to
He grunts.
follow
And
him over there.
he turns his back and just walks away. His armor sounding like massive chunks of metal clanging together as he walks off.
So as soon as he turns around, right, and he's not looking at me, I kind of do like one of these at him. But then I instantly just full exhale like I was holding my breath, and I'm just like, oh my god.
So feeling like nonchalantly, she goes like, wow, okay, all bark but no bite. What was that all about?
The paladin.
No, he's
You know,
trust me, he's got plenty of bite. He's just not one to make a scene unless he's ordered to. But in the future, I mean, I didn't know he was going to be here. I didn't really get to warn any of you, but yeah, they're not people to be messed with.
I gathered that. For the
I'm
first.
sorry. I don't want to. I don't want to be.
especially legally. Especially legally.
He was very. Your
I agree.
father
We have
was
our hands
very
full already.
rude. He was very rude.
But I
Okay,
told
let's not.
there's
I-
reasons that I told you that I hate him.
Well,
it-
now you
and it
can add
goes-
+1 to that.
It goes much deeper than rudeness, trust me. But all right, I mean, if we were in Fae, we'd all probably be dead right now.
They kill us just like that.
So we really need to tread lightly with them. And I know they can't just do that outright here, but there's a lot of other things that powerful people with money can do, as we can see with our friend.
We don't need
Here.
to add. We don't need to add other assassins coming after us now.
Right. For now, right, I just have a father who thinks I'm a complete and utter failure, and I'm fine with that. Right? I don't need to be an enemy of him. I don't want all of you being on the wrong side of him, is what I'm trying to say. You know,
Okay,
I've come to terms with me being a disappointment to him. I honestly don't care.
Life
I
hasn't
get
been
it,
this
I get
fun
it.
since we first left Daggerford. Of course, we should get more assassins. Of course,
Nah,
we should take more.
I'm good on that.
Well, we should, right? But only after we've taken care of like the first dozen that are after you.
And then
I will say,
so
I
f-
will
so-
say, it was kind of cool watching you guys stand up for my honor. I felt like a damsel in distress, and my heroes were coming to save me. All things considered.
So Frida then goes to the group. All right, everyone. Jokes aside, she nods at the manager, the noble. What's his name? Lord, whatever his name is.
Lord Ertos II.
Other?
Yeah,
Oh,
Lord Ortos II. She goes like, regarding him though, we cannot let him know the information that we know yet. It's not like we can confront him yet. And then she specifically looks at Lucian. Lucian, I know you have grievances against him that you want to get even, but we must wait. We don't have.
I
any
want to
evidence.
do a little more than get even,
So,
but I understand.
so how do I say this? Any innuendos or insinuation that he has committed a crime against us and all that probably will not work to our advantage yet. We should tread lightly and let just see what we could find out, what information we could elicit. Try to be as tact and diplomatic as possible.
Diplomacy is not my strong suit, but
He does
I-
keep in mind.
I do understand.
Keep in mind, as the manager of this arena, he does have the power to disqualify us and eject us, and then
Right.
our mission will fail. We need as
And
much
I'll,
time. We need as much time as possible to
and I'll
find out
lose $3,000.
what's going on around here. Oh yeah, well there you go. That's the motivator. Well, she goes, well, that's the motivator there. You don't want
Yeah,
to just look at your your gamblings.
yeah. I'd rather not.
Um,
So
Well, there was something good that actually just came out of this. I realized you heard him say that he knows where not to put his money. Oh, we're gonna make him lose. I love it. It's great.
um, and last week I think I did mention this before the session had ended, but uh, Lord Prendergast Broken Gulf had entered the arena grounds with with 6 of his bodyguards, and
that's a,
as well as his right hand man, Captain Okorol, who was the leader of the arena bodyguards for Lord Prendergast, and
yeah, that's trying to guess. Yeah, that's what I was
and
talking about.
also alongside those two
I got you. I understand.
is is the is a wizard by the name of Talabir. He is the head referee. Um, I think somebody did a local check. Anyway, he's considered very uh trustworthy in his management as a referee. He prepares spells that make sure no one's cheating or there isn't any like foul magic at play that shouldn't be. Like he's been proven every year to be a trustworthy referee of the games. Um, and the crowd greets Lord Prendergast with thunderous applause, and he is quick in the pleasantries, and he had sat at a prominent table that's between the central bonfire and the stage, and at this table also sits the current holder of the champion's belt from the year before, Gladiator Auric,
My man
well
Auric.
as well as his teammate Kellic also sit at Rackney's table, and 3 of Auric uh
Where's his fine friend?
yeah oh
It's gold.
you yeah his cousin
Is that his
um
cousin?
and 2 of his and two allies of his cousin, said to all be scalds. Um, one of them is uh well, cousin is you can tell he's an Eluskan human from the north. He's uh and his companions are let's see, there is a uh another human male, and then the third appears to be of a race
Woman I
that your
met.
characters, okay, a race it appears to be a race that your characters have never met before, but you have somewhat heard of them. A towering figure. He's got a like over his back, he's got like a, like a war drum, and he's got like it's uh looks bigger than even like than Auric, like in height. Um, and the skin is like a light gray in color with like what appears to be like these lithoderms that kind of like are growing on different parts. The head is bald, and it's a Goliath.
Oh shit.
And so those 3 of them alongside Auric and Kellic. You do not see uh Kira anywhere, although Auric did say that she is with them. She's just choosing not to be a contestant, although you don't see her sitting at the table currently. You but you did. I would say, Lucian, you did at one point. Pretty sure you did see her in the crowd earlier. Um,
Mhm.
but you haven't seen her since. Um, So, he
Okay.
sits down with Auric, and it looks like, Lord Prendergast is like having a drink. And you and Cat, well, now the whole group, because you said you relayed this to the group. The
Yeah.
funny thing is, as Auric and Lord Prendergast are like buddying it up pretty much over there. Yeah, he's sleeping with his wife. So,
Right. Right. Right.
and she's there too. Lady Aridare is also there
Of course.
with her
Of
husband
course.
and
Of
her lover,
course.
her secret lover.
Secret lovers. We gotta have Cassidy sing a song that shit.
Yeah, that would have been funny. Uh, um, so yeah, she's there, and then after some time goes by, not too much time it seems. Lord, oh, before he had sat down, he had presented the crowd, the Auric to the crowd, who held up the belt, and there was another loud applause going on. Um, and then Talabir takes the stage, and he starts to run down the. He takes the stage, and he holds what appears to be like a megaphone, but when he speaks through it, it comes out loud and clear. Um,
Oh,
throughout the entire arena. It,
fucking need one of those.
like yeah, it doesn't sound muffled in it. It's a magic device created for announcers, pretty much. Um, and he runs down the specific rules for the arena combat, which I posted in the sidebar. So pretty much he relays everything that's in that in the handout. Um, and then once the rules are explained, then Lord Prendergast goes up and takes the stage. And he goes, "Welcome."
Let's take a couple. Let me just take a full attack. Yeah. Let's do it.
he
Sully's right there.
he
Or you kill him at the dinner party.
raises his hands up and he's like, "Welcome, all, and most especially you." And he like waves his hand across all the contestants seated at their tables. Champions of the City of Splendor. We are here at the 5th annual Champions Games. I hope you all here enjoy your meal and drink, tell your stories, have laughter, and sing songs. I have made sure that we have entertainers here, and should anyone else of talent wish to take the stage, feel free. And he goes, and may the gods look over this tournament, especially that of Tempest and of Lathander, as well as for some of you, Hymora. You'll need it. And he winks. So yeah, he mentioned Tempest, the god of the god of battle. He meant and war. He mentioned Lathander, because Lathander is a god of athleticism and competition. Although he's more of a god of like the dawn and of renewal and of light. Um, but he also is known for being a god of athleticism and competition. Um, and then of course Timora, the goddess of luck and adventurers. And he leaves the stage and goes back to his table. And I don't know if if any of your characters decided to try and maybe alter your character's ranks.
Yeah, nah. We want to stay nice and under the radar, so our stake, like we're
Stay at rank
underdogs on
3 for
everything.
at
Yeah,
rank 3. All right,
so we're underdogs on everything. So
got it.
the odds are nice and high when we win.
So Phila's not concerned with like rankings, but she is concerned about like gauging the opponent we're gonna be facing. You know,
Definitely.
looking
Right.
at who's around, and she'll probably when she's walking around and socializing and talking, she'll probably do detect evil on everyone there.
Right.
Lucian's looking for betters. Lucian's looking for the VIP room. For
But at least you'll have
uh,
at least you'll have a heads up like when the battle happens the next day, who is evil or not.
Lucian looks over at Cassidy and is like, "Yo, we need to put some more money on us while the odds are against us.
Do we have any more money to put down?
I've got a couple of more dollars to spend.
The dollars.
You're just gonna blow it. You're gonna blow it all in one shot. I love it.
There's only one. Yeah, we only got one chance. And I always feel like tomorrow's on my side.
Looking around the room, who's a person that has like the most money that would put down a bet that I know of besides
wow.
Pendergast?
And
I'd
his
say
father.
okay.
Yeah.
I would say you
Can I bet
definitely
against your father? That'd be fucking hilarious. Actually,
What do you mean? Oh no, he's a guest.
No,
His father's a guest. He's
I
not
mean,
in. He's not in the
you,
matches. Yeah.
well, no. I think he's saying like a little side
Oh,
wager
okay.
with
Yeah,
him.
side
a
wager.
little side wager with
But
Cassidy's dad.
honestly,
How do you?
he would probably be so willing to put a bet down for me to fail. I guarantee you, he'd probably take that bet.
Lucian's
Just,
like,
just do yourself a favor and like tread cautiously. I know we're all badasses here, right? But
oh, I understand.
they are a different breed
So after
in many ways.
Lucian's like, no, I definitely understand. No, I just want to take some money out of his fucking pockets. That's it.
Go right
I don't-
ahead. He'll gladly. You know what? Matter of fact, here, and I hand Lucian my last 1,000. Like, put
Alright.
that against it too. I'm sure he'll bet against you.
Can
So-
I bet a 2,000 against? I'll put 1,000 up too. I'll match your bet, and I'll put 1,000 up.
And whenever I see Lucian talking him up, like trying to place a bet with him, I'm gonna like be carrying like a jug of wine, and like I guess I'll use my act, and I'll like trip over my own fucking feet and spill it all over myself, and fucking make a big spectacle of it. So to try
Okay,
to help.
so Lucian's trying to. What's he trying to do? He's trying to.
I'm gonna. I'll take Cassidy's 1,000. I'll match Cassidy, so it's 2,000. I'll bet 2,000 on us to win.
Against,
Okay.
He's gonna try to
convince Cassidy's dad.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you go over to him, his bodyguard glares at you as you get closer,
Cheers.
and he goes through. Looks like he's like reaching for his blade, and then
This is like, relax, killer. I'm just here to talk with Cassidy's dad about placing a little wager.
So
And Lucius
Ether,
smiles. He's like,
Ether turns to you, or Ether, Ether turns to you and cocks a brow, and he Seems the lad couldn't do it himself, I see.
nah, he
Howard.
he doesn't have any idea I want to do this. He's like, But
Make it quick.
Lucian looks so passive. He's like looking around the bodyguard. He's like, "Excuse me, big guy." He's like, "How do you feel about $2,000 that your son and our team wins the whole tournament?
2,000 American dollars.
2,000 American gold pieces."
2,000. Huh.
I mean, you're
That is
such.
quite interesting.
I mean, that should be chump change for you, right?
Well, get your manager to sign on to that, and sure, I'll be glad to
Should,
take your earnings.
that should be no problem.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
think right around that time is when I just fall with a giant pitcher of fucking wine, spill it all over myself in front of everybody.
Ether shakes his head. Have your manager meet with me, and we'll get it done. We'll get this wager done then. I accept.
Alicia smiles and like he takes like a condescending bow. He curts like, "Oh, well, thank you very much." And you see him kind of walk off, and he looks at Cassidy and he gives a grin. And he's like, "Yeah."
Um,
So,
so as your
so,
characters, so yeah, as you're walking back over, and you give Cassidy a wink, someone bumps into you, and you realize that the bump was intentional.
Mm.
oh God.
Ta-da.
Can I do sense motive and
Uh,
perception,
so you
please? To
turn, yeah,
'cause
you
if I get
turn
robbed at the
to,
goddamn fucking
All your guns are gone again.
right.
you turn to see who it was, and you hear a rather uh velvety voice with an elvish accent. She goes, "Oh my, it isn't Lucian." And it's Kira, the elf that's a part of Auric party.
Oh, okay. Lucian,
And
Everyone's just being rude today, apparently.
Lucian gets bumped. He's like, "Oh." It's like, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that was on purpose. It's like, "How are you?"
he goes, "Oh, how perceptive." Yeah, it was. And he places she takes your hand and she places um some coins that you had on you.
Uh,
And she's like, she does this playfully, as in like you didn't, as in to like
I got
imply,
you.
yeah, imply
Yeah.
like, uh, you didn't see, you caught me, but you didn't catch that.
Lucian's like, Lucian sees the coins in his hands. He goes, "Ah, beautiful and good with your hands. I could do a lot with that."
Yes, you can.
Oh man.
She looks Lucian up and down. She's like, let's just say I agree with the same amount of enthusiasm as I did the night that we had met.
Wow.
And she goes, however, business before pleasure. I hear you and Cassidy have been asking around, looking for some high rollers.
Lucian's like, I dibble and dabble in gambling just a little bit. It's that
Just
I've
a
got
little.
just a
I've
little. I've
I've
got your
heard
boy on the hook, and you know,
That's really
I've
good.
got a couple of other bets out there. I'll say.
so she gets in close enough so that he could feel her, the wind of her, and the flowery fragrance
Hey,
that she's
yo.
wearing upon her, and
No
you can
pause.
feel, you can feel, you can,
I get so
you can
excited.
feel you can feel her, you can feel like the slight, you can feel the breath from her mouth
Hard for me.
slightly tingling, slightly falling upon your neck and giving you a little bit of the pleasurable
Some
tingles,
goosebumps. Some
little
goosebumps.
goosebumps.
Lucy got some goosebumps.
She goes, so I have a
Lucy tips his
proposal.
glasses down.
He goes, I have a proposal. He goes, the proposal is this. First, let me start with I have full confidence that you can beat Oric's team.
I didn't need you to tell me that.
And you see, there's now he goes, I travel with Oric on his ventures, but I have relations elsewhere besides adventuring, if you get my meaning. You see, I have an employer. And I'd say with your sense motive, she's doing bluff checks to like send secret messages pretty much. And I'd say with your sense motive, you easily catch them. She's you're realizing that what she's saying is she's part of a thieves guild, and that the leader of this thieves guild that she's a part of, you're not sure which she's not letting on to which thieves guild, but the this guild leader is the one that wants this proposal made and is having her deliver this message.
Okay.
He goes, my employer also believes you have a good chance at winning and can dethrone Oryx's warband. And so they want to place a big bet on you with the arena bookmakers.
Those are your former captors, the Dopplers. Nah, just
Right.
Yeah.
That would be my fucking luck at this point. Ain't nothing been nice to me out here.
So if you defeat, or should I say, should you defeat Oric and his team, my employer is willing to split a portion of their winning to the Night Watch.
So we need to hear.
To the Night Watch, if you're willing to part with 2,500 gold pieces of your own up front.
I even have it. I got what 1,000 left. What I gotta put a ring on it. Gotta put it like a. I guess I gotta put something.
I got at least 30K on me right now.
I mean, you want to put? I can bring it to the team.
You got
Use
30 this money bag.
I only spent 18 of my
Yeah, I
of
didn't
my
spend that
share.
much. I only had 6, so I spent 3 with him, 2 with. Oh wait, no, I have 2.
I got like
500.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I only spent like 18K
we'll do it.
of mine.
We'll do it. Lucian, and I'll split it with the rest of the team. I'll split it with the whole team.
All right.
Lucian's like,
I got
Lucian's
400.
yeah, we'll do it. Cause I only put
Thoughts,
1,000
I
up.
got I got thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, no, you gave me the 1,000.
Well,
to
yeah.
go
So
against your
she
father.
basically,
So
she
Yeah,
I
I
forgot I
got
had a.
1,000 left.
I got.
I could throw 1,000 in.
um. So yeah, she lets Lucian in on the secret that and she does this because she knows how much of a gambler he is. So he says that
Lucian.
her employer had placed a big bet on the Night Watch with the arena bookmakers, and many of those bookmakers are under Lord Prendergast's control. But for the final round, the bookmakers have offered her employer special odds for wagers against Oric's warband. So if he tells you, you should defeat them, you put up if you put up your 2,500 after the winnings, you'll be able to get back 7,500.
All right.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Lucian's like, Lucian's like, you came to the right one. Absolutely. We'll take that bet. We'll take that. We'll take these odds for sure. And Lucian says, meet me after this. Maybe we could have a drink and discuss it further. Can't have a seat.
So
Pull a string of hair from her or something.
You just hear,
Keep
you hear
her
like
apart,
Luz,
and then
you
we
hear
use
Luz,
her to track her.
wait,
What?
so
you're gonna hear like Lou's wife, like, who are you talking to?
Who are you
Like
talking
that?
to like that?
And he's like, it's Matt. Oh well, he sounds hideous.
what is Matt wearing?
Oh shit.
Uh,
No, that was my son. He was asking if he
oh
can
man.
go on the
A Matrix
TV.
T-shirt. She
Oh
sounds
man.
hideous.
Oh shit. Um.
So
So she also says, she goes, and should you ever be interested in meeting with my employer and becoming a part of our organization, we can that could be arranged. Only if you're
Lucian's
interested.
like, I think I might be. Question: were you the same people that I met when I first got to Waterdeep, and they tried to take my pistol?
He thinks, and she goes, "Oh, what happened to those guys? Did they get away, or did they? You guys stopped them,
No, they
didn't you?"
didn't. We stopped them. We stopped them.
Okay.
We got to them. We stopped them.
He goes,
That's how I got my gun back.
you have to be a bit more specific. Where and when did this happen?"
Uh, it's like on a rooftop as I was chasing through the. That was what right before we fought the Chimera.
Yeah, it was the Chimera battle in the streets.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, yeah, I did hear about that, and about those two that had lost their lives. I'll can tell you this: they were not employed with us at all. Those were free agents."
Oh, okay.
He also says,
She's
"Oh,
like,
I must go greet my comrades at the table. But one more little favor." He goes, "Um, I hope when you do fight with Auric and Kellic that you do so with some mercy. I mean, they are my friends after all, and I'd like to see them make it through the games."
Lucian's like, no, I actually like Auric. He's actually kind of interesting. I have no intention on killing him outright. I told him I'd only shoot him in the leg, so I'll honor that.
He laughs at that, and she goes, "Sweet water and light laughter,"
Mm.
and elven farewell.
And Lucian's like, fortune favors the bold, and the Timor. Uh,
She backstabbed her BFF.
no, Luna walks
Lucian,
over to
actually,
Lucian.
can I ask her one more question? Does she know
Yeah.
what type of golems he would have?
He turns to you and she goes, "Impressive. Trying to get an edge to make sure you definitely win. Well," he goes, she tells you, she goes, "Yeah, I can give you that information." He says, "One, is a sand golem. Another
Sand golem.
is an ice golem. And the third one is a razor golem.
Oh boy, that sounds terrifying. It's just like the fuck. It's a razor golem, and she just.
It's as
It's like,
terrifying as you could imagine it. Yeah.
Yeah. Lucian's like, well, that's good to know.
And then
Just sounds like people who ate different devil fruits.
Right. Straight up, yeah.
So
They all got different devil fruits and shit.
a lot of your characters here can easily beat, except for 2 of your characters, can easily beat this sense motive. Because what I'd say Adler and Luna doesn't notice this, but the rest of you do, is that Lord
I have a plus
Prendergast.
11 a sense motive. What are we doing? Don't disrespect me. I have a plus 11.
You do? Then who am I thinking?
Yeah.
I thought she had low sense motive. She has plus 11?
No, she
Probably
has low
Adelar.
perception.
Yeah, she might not notice anything going on.
Perception is low. I must be
Yeah,
thinking
but
of
she has a-
Icarus. I must be thinking of Icarus that has the low sense motive.
Yeah, Icarus
Okay.
has low sense motive.
Okay. So then
Alright.
I guess everybody but Adler, who's
They could just do his thing, man.
clearly in
Do
his
it
own world.
We're
he
lucky he's still in the room.
all right. You notice that Lord Prendergast, I should say you easily notice that Lord Prendergast, is not hiding the fact that he has an unusual interest in your group. But he doesn't like come forward to greet you or anything like that. You just notice his mannerisms, like he's been eyeing you guys a bit too often.
Loser.
Don't blame him.
Get his. He gonna get his.
Also at some point later on, Lord Ertos II has been busy, with the other nobles and merchants and trying to, hype your characters up, for the upcoming battles and try to get some wagers in your favor and
So Frida asked the manager, not the manager, the team manager, sponsor, I mean.
Lord Ertos, yeah.
Ertos.
Yeah, like, are the contestant allowed to drink any potions or any pre-combat spells before?
Oh yeah, that is part of the rules. They say you're allowed, mechanically speaking, you're allowed 1 buff before you enter the match.
Just
And
one buff.
and what they do is they have everyone set their gear aside, and they'll do a detect magic to make sure there's no magic auras on you that shouldn't be there, as like
That
and
wasn't
then
already registered or something, or
Huh?
that wasn't already registered, or
What?
like
The
the
magic
magic
aura?
auras?
Yeah, like they shouldn't see any auras on someone before they
So,
enter.
would my hexes be considered magical auras?
No,
That's
no.
Cool.
And then they
Well,
once
you can't do detect magic like protective luck or any of that stuff, right? Because it's a supernatural ability.
Do what? The detect.
Like if Luna were to do protective luck on us, that's not something they could even like detect.
No,
Oh yes.
they can't detect that. No, no supernatural abilities they can't detect. No. Um, they're just gonna be checking for anything that gives magic auras because they want to make sure nobody's got like a ton of buffs magic on them before they enter the field because they're trying to entertain the audience and they wouldn't want the fights to be too quick. So
So we're not fighting no psionics.
that you know of.
Oh my god!
Psionic like 20 buff cheating and shit.
Oh
Like
my
we both
god!
I would say actually, uh, I mean, I assume, I guess if the Sophia bring that up, because Cassidy, you don't know if you're ever gonna fight this team, but there is a team of Dwagar dwarves, the Dark Dwarves of the Underdark.
Oh, she was assessing the other
Yeah, known as they're
Yeah.
known as their group is known as Pitchblade, and they are a well-known Underdark assassin squad who it's been said that they can form weaponry from their minds.
Mind Blade.
Soul knives. Yep. It's a
Oh
group
shit!
of
I could
Dwagar
rebuff
soul
us.
knives.
I could
So
rebuff us the shit. Let's go.
that's the only psionic group that you're aware of that's here. But soul knives don't really. Most of them don't really use like psionic powers. They just form their mind blades, so they can't really. There's nothing that they really have that they can pre-buff with. But secretly, are there those that try to cheat? And of course, it's a matter of whether or not they get caught doing it. But what they
You get caught.
right. Well, one of the well, if you get caught, you can get disqualified. But they usually have the contestants wait in a waiting room area where they are kept an eye on, and in case for for a while, like an hour. Just in case like somebody did buff, at least waiting there an hour, it'll wear off for most magic. And then
Oh, so you cannot cast a buff that's less than an hour then? Because if you cast like a 10-minute buff, it'll wear off.
Pretty much, yeah. And then during that hour, like right before the match comes up, they do the detect magic, make sure you don't get any other auras on you, and then you can grab your gear and head outside. But you're allowed one buff before you enter the battle. You can as soon
more than 60 minutes, guys.
Well, it has to last more than 50 minutes, and it can't be detected. So unless you could hide the aura and they don't catch it.
No, I mean legally.
You mean legally? Oh yeah, you're talking about the supernatural ability. Yeah.
60 minutes.
Yeah.
Because you said that we're in a waiting room for like 1 hour.
Yeah.
And you have to cast it like right in the beginning, right? It's not like you can just like, oh wait, it's almost an hour. I'll cast my buff right now. You have to do it beforehand, right?
The free buff? Yeah, you have to do it. You will go out onto the arena, and then you will do your one thing, and then right before the match starts.
Got it.
And then they'll then they'll call out for the match to begin, and then yeah.
Oh, okay. So we could cast the buff right there when the match is about to start, not 1 hour before. Okay.
Yeah.
I can do mine long before we start.
Oh, you talking about your hex?
I can use I can use my hexes long before it starts, and it just pops.
No cheating, Luna.
This ain't cheating. It's not cheating.
Failure disapproves. Gotta be fair. Gotta be fair and honorable. She will not partake of those unsanctioned buffs.
Is it? Technically, it is fair because it's not a magical buff.
Loophole. Oh, they said magical buff, not witchcraft.
It's not exactly. They said magical buff, not witchcraft.
I mean, isn't witchcraft magical?
Don't disrespect my magic.
You just called it
That's the
magic.
point.
I'm just
It's a
saying.
different type of magic. It's supernatural. Okay, it comes innate with my personal being.
I don't think it's worth the risk of you getting disqualified.
Doing what you want is always worth the risk.
I could cast it right now, and it would be set long before the battle starts. So therefore, it would be technically it would already be set.
Well, I cannot speak for you, but exclude me out of that. I intend to fight fair. But I,
noble Sophelia.
but I would not prevent you from doing what you think, is best.
I see what you're saying. I could fine. Then the buff that I would
It would cheapen the win, though. I mean, don't you really want us to try out our true might? See if we really have what it takes to beat.
A win's a win.
I use my intellect and my skill. So
Especially
Ophelia,
when you got
you
money
are a
on the line.
frontliner, so you have the ability to use your strength. I use the power of my mind.
Right.
So, to be smart about it, it would make sense to at least use one, which I can use protective luck as your one buff before the match starts. How does that sound? Is that the compromise?
Lucian's like, you do realize we got money
They
on this.
allow us one
right?
buff before the game starts.
Oh, if it's your only buff that you're casting on us, then yes, I agree. But not a second buff on.
Well, one of the absolute wisest philosophers that I've ever met in my life once said, "Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat."
Cheating. Oh God.
Rest in peace, Uncle Scott.
Rest in peace, Uncle Scott, yo.
Maybe we should ask if supernatural abilities count as one buff, or does just basic magic count as one buff? Therefore, we have the set knowledge. So therefore, we're not cheating. We in fact know whether or not it's cheating. Would that make you feel better, Sophelia?
What if once we go in there before the match begins, we get our mind read, and then they discover that you did things that you shouldn't have? Is it worth us getting disqualified
No.
just to get an edge over?
No.
We don't need no unfair advantage. I trust in our abilities. We got this.
Okay.
Oh, this is Auric.
Of course, once the battle begins, though, by all means, bring up your
looks like a young
fortune.
Look at him.
That's Auric. This is this is Tira.
She look like an anime character.
Fuck her up.
She looks underage, is what she looks like.
She looked like
I wanted Luna to be there in that conversation with Lucian so badly.
She's probably like 80 years. She's probably like 70 years older than us.
Oh, is that right?
She's an elf.
And this is Kellic.
Is he also gonna be in the arena?
Yeah, Kellic he's the one controlling the golems.
Oh, but the rogue is gonna sit out.
Yeah, she's sitting out. She's sitting out.
Betting against her own buddies. Damn, man.
She didn't want the smoke. That's what it was. She didn't want the smoke.
God, she wants that money. But she's like, but don't kill my friends though. They're still my buddies.
The characters notice though that Lord Urtos II isn't doing as much promoting as like the other managers, and it's because you notice that Lord Urtos II seems to be highly interested in observing and listening to Lord Prendergast.
I mean, I don't blame him. So are
Right.
we.
Yeah.
But he
Luna,
can figure that out easier than we can. So
Luna
I mean,
weighs in.
if we were to like go out there and like promote, right? Does that help us monetarily? Do we get a cut of the bet coming in, or
Right. Did we get a
or
cut of
or
each bet
or
Uh,
is
coming
it
in?
or is it the kind of thing where like if everybody starts betting on us, the odds are going to start dropping? You know what I
Right.
mean?
I think the way it's set
These are
up
these are
is
real questions. Is it best to fly under the radar, or should we pump ourselves up?
it looks like the higher the rank here.
This might be our only way to get money
'Cause
ever
I,
with
I
this
may
group.
I may be looking at this too much from like a sports
Like a
The
real,
gambling
yeah, like a real
degenerate
gambling
yeah,
side
perspective,
of
right?
things.
yeah.
Right.
Just scroll
Yeah,
down. You
Because if we
scroll
have,
if you scroll down here, it'll tell you the details. It looks like the higher your rank, the payout gets bigger.
oh, well then,
no, it don't.
no.
Look, minimum 1 GP pays 10 GP. If you're at,
Oh, I'm reading that wrong. Yeah, you're right.
it goes the opposite way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
all
goes the
right. So
opposite way. Yeah,
they went with real. Yeah, so we want a
yeah.
low rank so that we win more
Can,
money.
can we lower our rank?
I think you can.
When
Yes.
I fell and dropped the wine on myself, did it lower my rank?
They can make an attempt to adjust their odds up to 3 to PC's the highest one.
Well, when Cassidy's
Yeah, you can decrease the. Yeah, you can decrease the.
Cassidy's father's buddy-in-law, bodyguard, like
Right.
intimidate
Intimidate the fuck out of
Lucian
us.
and Sander. Maybe that lowered the rank. They're like, whoa, look at.
Yeah, I would say make a if you're trying to go from rank 3 to 2, make a DC 30.
What, the stake is higher, the lower our rank?
I mean, my bad.
Yeah.
DC
So the
DC
lower our rank, the more money we get.
make a DC
The
25
it'd be like
diplomacy.
the
Oh,
12th ranked team winning a fucking tournament out of, you know what I mean?
yeah, like the
It's like
12th,
it's like betting on the absolute worst horse and it
the
fucking
worst
wins.
horse.
Right.
No.
You
Right.
get more money. Yeah.
Yeah, you can DC 25 check will
What kind of check?
diplomacy.
Ooh,
You could just take 10 on that.
I could do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I take 10 on that, that wins.
So yeah, you went from 3 to 2.
So I'll do that. I'll like act when I was doing the whole thing with the spilling the wine on myself for the bet. I make a big spectacle out of it, and I'm like, I know you watch. You'll never, and I'm acting like completely shit faced, even though I'm not. Like, you'll never find a better group to spend all your money on. Bet it all on us.
I'll aid that like when Lucian got drunk at the bar. Lucian's acting, pretending when he got drunk in front of Auric before, when he was faking like he was drunk. Lucian's gonna be like stumbling over himself and tripping and like, yes, Night Watch, and he like drops his gun on the floor and he's like, oh shit.
Yeah, if you guys can beat a DC 30, you can drop it from 2 to just straight 1.
Let's do it.
DC 30.
Yeah.
What
So I
what
have
do we gotta roll?
for diplomacy. So I got a
Oh,
plus
roll in
19.
diplomacy. Yeah, I got a plus 15.
So I got to roll an 11 or higher.
51%.
Plus 9.
You can do it.
Remember, you also got that skill that lets you re-roll twice. Yeah, you did it.
Let's go.
Never
Cassidy.
mind. Never mind.
Cassidy did it. So Cassidy was busy going around pretty much.
Making us look bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fumbling,
Mhm.
and when questions were asked, you were giving purposely the wrong answers. You
Right.
were
And I'm telling everyone, like, that I'm not even like really part of the group. I'm just singing songs and recording. Like, so it's like, I don't even know what I'm doing here. They brought me here on a whim. No fucking clue. I met them when I was completely drunk. I don't even know where I'm at right now. Like,
And yeah, you've easily managed to convince a lot of people that were planning to place wagers that your team may not be as great as they were thinking, or as great a um and
Loophole.
you don't yeah, you also get that done easily because you don't and Lord Urtos second doesn't even like either he hasn't even noticed that that's been going on. Again, he seems
Fully
preoccupied,
focused.
keeping like interest far too like focused on Lord Prendergast. This gives a clue into, I think, what him and Sophelia talked about like, I think she mentioned like what was his real motivation for sponsoring, and he's like, when we get to trust each other more, I'll definitely let you in on that. Um, so definitely he's doing this. You can tell he's doing this, and he's focused on his stepfather. Um, actually, it wouldn't even be his. Would it be his stepfather? I think Lady Aradari. No, 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 not even his stepfather, because it's his stepmother's husband. So whoever the hell, whatever relation that's considered. Um, his stepdad. I don't know. But but yeah, he's it's something with him and Prendergast that's off.
He says that.
No, no, no. You carried his consent stat.
He goes, she talks to the manager, like approaches him. She goes like, I've seen that you've been glaring him intently, just focusing on him. She nods and looks at the direction of Lord Prendergast. Do you two have a history? And it's just it's just her that walked up.
He goes, you know that since you noticed and brought it up, yeah, that is a conversation we're going to need to have. I'll inform you about it after the once this event is done. The free dinner, he means, not the whole games, but the free dinner. He goes, but let's just say
He has done you wrong, hasn't he?
can't say for sure, but I want him investigated as much as you do.
You have my word that we will.
And I shall tell you after the free dinner.
Perhaps it's time that I have a word with Lord. What's his name? Prendergast.
Prendergast? Yeah.
I'll be back. You see Sophelia, confidently, boldly starts walking towards the table where Lord Prendergast is at with his bodyguards.
Yeah, the bodyguards start to form tighter next to each other as you get closer. And
Lucia's like, didn't you just say, shouldn't we mind our lay low? What do you mean go talk to him?
She goes like, trust me. I'm not here to start a fight, but at the same time, I have to reach out
What?
to see if he's willing to be upfront.
So you're gonna tell him, you're gonna give him the idea that we know when you just told us not to give him the idea that we know?
Well, I intend to be more diplomatic about it. Like, he'll know that we know, but the rest around him will not know that we know, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Fucking clue what you're talking about right now.
Lucia's like, I thought we were supposed to stay under the radar. I don't know. I don't think that going up and talking right to him and asking him questions, kind of tipping him off. Don't you think
But then again, is it like normal for contestants to go up and talk to him? Because then if we don't talk to him, then
That's what I was.
perhaps we're tipping our hand that we do know something because we're being uncomfortable by not talking to him when we should be.
He doesn't necessarily know 100% that we know what we know, since that information that we found illicit. We didn't provide this information to the authorities. That was just kept between us.
I think it's a good idea in the end. Hopefully, he's not stupid and he realizes that Sophelia is just pulling his chain. And then he'll make a move, and then we can just crush him right here and now.
Right, self-defense. But I doubt he's that dumb. But I do need you guys to be perceptive. Read his body. We're not here to fight today. I want you to, Lucian, you're best at this, and all of us. You're good at reading people's intentions. So let's see what reaction we get from him. And I give him my word. I intend to draw blade today. So yeah, so Sophia continues walking towards Lord Prendergast. I keep on forgetting his name. Prendergast, yeah.
He is nicknamed Gast, for short.
Yeah, she goes alone over there.
Nickname Gast, your nickname is an undead creature.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Gaston.
Luna leans towards Cassidy. She goes, "I don't like this."
So the bodyguards, move a bit closer as she's approaching. They're very take their job very seriously, making sure Lord Prendergast is safe. And
she's not like has no weapon out or anything.
Yeah,
I mean, she does have her sword equipped and all that stuff. Don't get me wrong, but full armor and everything. But she doesn't have her weapon.
Right. But they're just
crossbow right across his shoulders like that.
Yeah.
But they're just doing their job. They're just doing their job.
To lower his guard, also, she's walking over there alone. Also, it's not like she's team right there, about to do a coup and kill him and shit, and then run away.
We can do the hero walk.
Lucian just watching intently from the table.
Yeah, remember, Lucian, keep an eye at him.
Lord Prendergast, he tells his bodyguards, "You can step aside, let her through."
Confident.
Yeah,
so
I would be too.
And you walk over to his table, and you can see Auric and Kellic both eyeing you. Auric is raises a mug, a little happy, a little buzz there.
She goes to Auric. "Oh, well met, kind sir. I have heard so much from your companion, Lucian." And then she nods, salutes, and then she looks at Prendergast. She goes like, "First and foremost, Lord Prendergast, thank you for allowing us to participate in this glorious arena. Your reputation precedes you, both as a warrior of great renown and a man who has tested the trials of battle. It is not lost on me that you have proven yourself in the arenas of blood and earning your place among the most formidable. Yet, as a paladin of Mystra, I hold myself to the ideals of justice, qualities I would hope you too would embrace. The path we walk is fraught with dangers, and it has come to my attention that some of those dangers may have been directed towards me and my companion." But she says that very innocently. Though there is no proof to speak of, the heart of a paladin cannot ignore the potential shadow of malice. We are here to engage in the same trials you once did, though with a spirit of fairness and strength. You, a retired gladiator of such skill, could yet be a beacon to those who stepped into the arena. Your presence would honor the trials we now face. But I implore you, if your hand has in any way sought to bring harm to those who wish only. Know this. Mr. guides us towards enlightenment, not vengeance. Should you seek redemption, even the purest form of challenge, I trust that we may find a way to resolve the matter in the spirit of honor, not animosity. And then she, smiles. Warmly, tries to, but she smiles warmly, diplomatically, with pragmatism.
You guys hear Al in the background go, Pendergast!
Oh my god.
Quite a speech there, Sophia. I can see why you are the leader of the Night Watch. I will surely enjoy watching your matches in the upcoming days ahead. May even place a wager myself.
I wish we had participated in this games a decade ago. I would have definitely liked to have challenged someone with your reputation in the field. And then she looks at him, and although I don't know why you retired, you look like you're still in top physical condition.
Aller hits a slow clap.
It's almost like she's trying to diplomatically try to challenge you, like going to the.
No, I remember Lou put that in the shit that he's a little sore about people talking about his age. That's fucking beautiful.
Yep.
Yes, Sophia. Yes.
My God.
So as you say that, his
Oh man.
face
There's
goes.
a reason I follow you. Yes.
His face goes dour. And he goes, yeah, well, fortunately for you, that ship has sailed.
I patch ships.
So, for now, we'll see how you fare against what's going to be in store for you and the rest of Night Watch.
We're looking forward to it, my lord.
For you guys that made the sense motive, you can sense that he's not very happy at all, and that he's definitely plotting something about your demise somehow, while making sure it doesn't tie to him, because he was not expecting to see the Night Watch here at all, much less as contestants. He was hoping he was hoping that you
My player got rid of us.
that you were dead. Yeah.
Well, he can't kill us now.
I wish there wasn't a 24-hour rule on that body. I would have had Zerxog in the front row with him.
As a contestant.
Right.
Arise.
Yo, his eyes would have been like.
Yo, that shit would have been funny as fuck.
He would not be playing.
Oh shit.
He goes like and then again she nods. Again, Lord Prendergast, thank you again for permitting us to showcase our skills here. We are sure not to. I bid you farewell. And then, she starts walking away. She said her piece.
The defense rep.
Back to her party.
Right. The prosecution rests.
No way.
I think after that speech, that probably put some people back in the ways of betting on us instead of like betting against us.
We lowered our rank for a reason.
Hey.
Just in case something like this happens.
We suck. Don't bet on us.
We suck. No.
I just saw Sophia talking that shit. Wait a second. I think I take my switch my bet back to night watch.
See, but she did that perfectly because people who didn't know what's going on might not take it as shit talking.
Yeah, they
It's just
definitely
Right.
would have went
It's
over
just
He's trying to be
sounds-
he's trying to be as tact as possible, right? Only he would see the hidden innuendo, but anyone else would see it as she's like basically like at all with him.
Yeah. Well
Pichardo,
played.
you're gonna see me and you are on the same wavelength here.
Yes.
You're gonna see.
Well played.
You're gonna see.
And soon in time, the free dinner eventually comes to an end with an impressive show of firework display. And the groups of dancers surround the central
Will
bonfire
gets shot.
and begins whirling around it. Their bodies outlined by the roaring flames, and as the dance builds, an impressive display of explosions and arcs of fire and lightning burst upward into the air from the bonfire. Thanks to a pyrotechnic spell that the referee is casting and several illusions. And with the sudden silence that follows, the dancers fall to the ground, and Lord Prendergast gets up onto the stage and announces in a deep baritone voice, "The Champions Games have begun." And so,
Yeah.
with the banquet ending, the Lord Ertos II turns to your party and he goes, and he wishes, may the gods of fortune and battle smile upon you all. I will be seeing you tomorrow. The as for your group and the other gladiators, you are led by the arena guards and managers to the fuck the canopy, the cenobi, the cenobi. That's what it was. You were led into the cenobi.
Cassidy at this point is just chain smoking. Like he is just rolling cigarette after cigarette, and with his classic, the mage hand is also always holds it because he doesn't like it in his fingers.
Which offers you a little bit of the purple marches. Purple marches.
The purple.
Yeah, so the mage hand is always holding it, and every so often floats down and fucking.
Got that lizard folk skunk weed. Right?
You know, it calms my nerves when I'm shooting. You know.
And over the course of an hour, each team is led down beneath the arena grounds into the cenobi.
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 Get the intro.
Let me describe what.
Down by them Cenobi.
Lewis.
Watch your mouth, Cenobi.
There's a lift in the arena. There's a lift in the arena that takes you down to the service level. Oh wait, this is
Also,
yeah.
so after the lunch or dinner, we fighting the same day.
Yeah, let's get
No. It's the next day, but you have your own.
Man, we're full over here. Like what the hell?
You have they're directing you to the
people drinking. We got our bar that's drunk. That's not fair.
No, I was say no. They're leading you. They're leading you to the cenobi to show you to your rooms, your establishment.
All right.
Every team's got their own room pretty much.
I don't need my team to be drunk, getting -2 penalty to fortitude and shit.
Drunk hard. I resemble that remark.
All right.
But yeah, they lead each group down the lift and into the service level. and it is the entrance that gladiators will use to enter and exit the arena. Um,
right before the matches start, Sophia goes next to Calden, and she tells him, Calden, you know, you've been by my side since childhood, and your friendship means the world to me. I hope you know how important you are to me, no matter what. And also, by the way, I kind of name dropped you to Lord Paladin's son. Might be seeking you out soon to be his special envoy to the Lizard's March.
oh, well, I'm honored, Sophia. Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't. I'll gladly take that offer from them.
He gives him a hug. That's settled then. I knew I could count on you.
Damn, Sophia got him in that strong friend zone, man. Man,
He gives him a big hug.
yeah, I bet she does.
He's like, he's gotta pull a Sanji, like his heart, like his eyes, like a heart bleeding. You know this dude's bleeding, Lewis.
Alright. So he goes, I'll be cheering you on from the stands when I see you guys tomorrow.
Oh, were we able to get him on the squad, or not?
Yeah.
I forgot that he has to do that mission for Paladin's son that Sophia volunteered him to do now. So I don't know. I don't think he'll be able to do it now.
I mean, if he could be in the squad and then do that, we'll get that.
Unless he's not leaving no time soon. Like, be in the squad for like half.
Well, no,
He's here to watch.
no,
He's here to watch the games. So
yeah.
he's at least got that. He's
At least he
got the game. Yeah, he's got the game time.
Yeah, game time, man. He could endorse our team.
You know, he could be in the fight.
That'd be great. He's a freaking fighter. Would love to have a fighter there with us. Polearm master. That dude tripping people left and right. He's like the Lucian and Rakim of.
Look at Lou's face. He's like, fuck.
No, she can. I was waiting for it.
Oh, you were anticipating that for real? That I will ask him? I wasn't even blaming. I wasn't even blaming that. It just happened.
Well, in that case, it's a 180. It's like that was a gimme because he made the encounters ridiculous.
Good, exactly. I thought Lou was gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to postpone the session. I gotta like write off the character sheet," you know.
Well,
no, I have his stats. I've had it.
Yeah,
I've had it for a long
we
time.
need him because we're about to run wild shit.
Come join the squad, B.
Yeah, come join the squad. He's ready, man. Lou's been wanting to highlight his fighter, man. Let's go.
All right. Well, yeah, I'd say definitely say if you diplomacy, you're able to convince the managers to let him in.
Tell Ertos, let him in, bro.
Yeah.
So and Lord Ertos the second's like,
he's frontline.
He's like, oh. So he goes,
What?
He goes, a Durenbold as well. Oh.
Our rank is gonna go up now. He's well known. Well, from 2 to 3, that's still not.
Well, yeah, because it's a noble family. In Waterdeep. So he goes, well, I guess that makes your team completely full. And he looks to Adler. He's like, I hope that's okay, because he knows he's a summoner. So
well, that takes away. He still gets to use Pale Lady, right?
Pale Lady or one of the summon.
One of the summon.
Pale Lady being out is the one that left one slot open.
Yeah. Pale Lady's been registered.
Yeah.
Well,
no, I thought we had one.
Calden's gonna be the meat shield that Adler's summon.
Yeah, there's 6 of you. Pale Lady makes it 7, and then the 8th one is Calden.
Wow, my math sucks.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Nah, we good. We
I
got
mean,
a
it's
few.
okay if he joins. That just means Pale Lady will just. I would just unsummon Pale Lady and summon something else.
Bet. Sounds good to me.
I could always call her back.
Right. As long as it's only one summon at a time.
Well, if one of us drops, you could bring her out.
Right.
No, that wouldn't
that
be a
allowed?
good idea because that takes
Is that
10
allowed?
rounds to
No,
bring her
no.
out.
Yes, it
It
is.
If
has
it
to be
be
10 total.
being
Canon.
getting no, it's not. Being knocked out, yeah, you can't just they still count as so if five
I
people
believe
drop,
I
he
believe the
can't
way it works
summon
though.
5 more to replace them. That would go over the team maximum.
But the thing with Pale Lady is like she goes under the rules of like since she's called, she takes up a slot. But if you just do a normal summons, like a summoned creature, I think you can have up to 3 of them.
It takes up
according to the rules.
slots. It takes up slots, I think.
Yeah, they do.
It's like 8.
Regular summons. I thought that you could get up to 3
Even
regular
even like a level 1 summon monster 1, which is the weakest, that will still take up 1 slot.
Huh.
They don't distinguish a level 1 summon with a level 9 summon. It'll still be considered a slot.
Okay.
Yep.
But there's a fighter we're talking about though. Stamina, all that good pole arm. We gotta get our man for a better.
Yeah.
or he's definitely friend zone for eternity. Sucks.
That's true. But the Sugathi is pretty fucking powerful though, but okay.
Oh.
We do need more frontliners to be honest with you. So
Yeah.
my whole thing is that the difference between me and him is I can keep summoning more frontliners. When
Yeah.
he drops. So that's the difference. He's gone. I could just replace a new Michio with another Michio.
For some
But we'll
reason,
work with me.
I thought we
He
had
has
another.
a higher
Same
stat.
thing with Pale Lady though. If Pale Lady gets knocked out, you can always just like I think you could
Wasn't
wait.
it?
Could you
Wasn't it teams of 8 though?
Yeah.
Yeah, not every team has a full 8. Some of
We
them
had
only have
we didn't
4.
have a
Some
full
of
8.
them have
We had
6.
2
but
slots.
yeah.
So we got 6, right?
Pale Lady counts
Lady
as also, that's 7.
and the fighter.
Yeah, that's 8.
That's 8.
That's 8 total.
Okay, so Pale Lady's still there.
Yeah, she is. But we were talking about Pale Lady plus my other summons.
Yeah, so he was gonna have Pale Lady and a slot to summon
I got you.
random summons. But actually, if one summon went down, we wouldn't be able to summon another summon because of the rules.
No, you would be able to.
No, you won't.
No,
you won't.
No, if a summon went down and
You cannot replace it with another summon.
Really?
No, yeah, you can.
That's what I was
can?
about to say because it's not like an actual creature. It's not
So if
called.
Pale Lady gets like killed, he could replace it with another summon mid battle. Wouldn't that be considered like a contestant that got knocked out?
A summon though.
Yeah.
Pale Lady's called. Oh,
Pale
I can't.
Lady's a summon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, because Pale Lady's registered.
Right, so I was saying Pale Lady's
Yeah.
called. She's an actual.
So what if he doesn't register Pale Lady?
Yeah.
I have to because she's like
she's a summon.
Nah, she's not. She's a call.
She's an
like
Eidolon.
physically
Eidolon's Eidolon's animal companions, mounts, they count.
Right. But my actual summon monster.
You could keep
Yeah,
resummoning.
casting a spell to summon a creature, that's under a different set of rules. Like you bring them out, yeah.
And call another one.
Yeah,
But
so like yeah.
Same slot though, right?
So if you summon if you summon like 3 fiendish wolves, because you have 3 slots in your team.
Okay.
Like, if those wolves drop, you can summon something else and replace them. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Cool. We got a whole PC, so that's dope.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's good.
Mm-hmm.
If Pale Lady does get dropped though, that opens up a slot for me to do normal summons.
But she's registered though. I don't know
if she's registered, she won't be able to You won't be able to.
It doesn't free a slot up, right?
Yeah.
Like Pale Lady going down, it's like if like one of us went down too. We cannot
Yeah. You better keep Pale Lady up then.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a really
Alright.
good idea.
Alright.
But like, let's say like in the other battle, you don't want to use. Wait, can he like in another battle, Lewis? Let's say like round 2, the next day. I mean, can he like replace Pale Lady with a summon if he wanted to, or no?
Yeah, he could.
Can he bring
Yeah.
Pale Lady back
And then
Yeah.
he can. All
for
right,
the
so
round 2?
Yeah, but the only difference is if I try to do it in the middle of battle, that would take.
Yeah,
me
it takes
10
a
rounds.
whole minute for him to do the
No,
ritual.
no,
to bring
I'm not
back-
worried about that. I'm just saying for the next one. If she
Well, like
goes
the next-
down this
the
one,
next battle, yeah, like the next battle. Let's say you have something in mind. You want to use a summon instead of Pale. I think you'll be able to use on Pale Lady slot if you have like a particular summon in mind.
Yeah, unsummon her and summon something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
what am I looking at? Okay.
How long does
There
it
you
take to unsummon her?
This one.
1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute. Oh. So I guess
Yeah.
you better off just knowing from like the beginning of the battle who you're gonna have there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's gonna be a long ass battle.
Yeah, either her or a different summon.
Right.
Is area 1?
And
We
that'll
don't-
require us to do recon on who we're fighting.
We don't.
So
we
that
don't.
so he has a better idea of who he's summoning.
We don't need Adler pulling a Roth casting for 1 minute straight.
Yeah. Right. We don't need that.
Yo, there was
Don't need
one
that.
time that happened though. Remember we were fighting the cursed?
Yeah.
We got separated.
Yeah, I remember. That's Ophelia. The fake Ophelia was trying to like coax you, like, "Oh, come over here," but it wasn't really her, and you just kept casting. Like, "Yeah, I don't care." Was it like 10 minutes? I think that was like
it was 10 minutes. It
it
was
was like 10 minutes. You just casting away. They just let you do it too.
There was 10 rounds. I kept running and
Oh,
casting.
10 rounds. I said 10 minutes. 10 rounds. Yeah, a whole minute. I think Adler came to the conclusion, well, Sophie asking for help. That doesn't sound like her. She'll be all right. And then Matt was like, oh, if it was Luna that I heard, stop. And I would have done it. So Lou used the wrong person to try to get you to stop casting.
Oh my god, this map is crazy. Okay.
Yeah, bro. You put it there.
No, I'm talking about these other maps. Are just as fucking nuts that I'm trying to decipher.
Decipher maps.
You know, it would be cool, like if like at the end they were fighting the guy, Lord Pentegas. He tries to pull like a Gladiator first movie. You know, like when the Emperor went in there to fight Maximus. That'd be dope.
Stairway to the that's a stairway to the west.
come on, yo, we gotta get to this intro. So
Yeah, we gotta
come on,
Yeah.
yo. Come on.
The Raw Initiative, man.
Hold on, this
Yeah, we ready to fight. We've been waiting for
stairway in the
months.
middle of the room leads down.
Right.
Okay, so your characters are all right. Taking down the lift.
Let's go.
So
And
Well, we wearing our white outfit during the dinner, or it's like today we wearing a white outfit.
Oh, I was busting that out since the moment we got it, bro.
Right? we coming in full gear.
Right.
So do we want fortune or protective luck?
What they do again?
Fortune allows you to re-roll any save attack and you take the highest. Protective luck requires anyone who attacks you re-roll and take the lowest.
Is it just for attacks that they have to reroll and take the
Saving
lowest?
throws too? Oh,
It's
what?
just for attacks.
And fortune.
Fortune allows you to re-roll any save attack and take the highest.
Wow.
It's any ability check, attack roll, saving throw, or skill check.
I would say fortune.
And
So Philo would like fortunate, but not yet. Usually, like when we're getting closer to fighting the Mega Ball, whoever that might be, he's gonna get hit. It's gonna be a waste for first round.
So we should do
The frontliners should not get it yet. Like
fortune.
remember we had a battle like that? Who was it? We did that before. Sander and Sophia, they got it like way after the fact when they were fighting the barbarian, and it helped tremendously. It's not wasted on me.
So I guess opening volley, you make them miss.
Yeah, I mean for the backliners, that's good to have like off the get go, like round one.
I could give Lucian fortune off the bat and just
Yeah, like level one. I mean, because they're gonna probably any spellcasters, whatever, they're probably targeting you guys. Hey, let's take out the range guys, the spellcasters.
So
you
Lucian,
guys
I'm
are
gonna give you fortune and soothsayer it. So when you roll, you can roll twice and take the highest.
Yep, sounds good.
I'll take the one that keeps me from getting hit.
Okay, then I'll give you protective luck instead.
Then I touch it. I hit for touch AC, so I'm not
Getting too
I'm not
worried
worried
about
about rolling twice.
Cassidy,
So
11's hitting out
fortune
here.
or protective luck.
you guys are taking.
Protective?
Okay.
Is Xander getting any?
Sander been very quiet this whole
Is
night.
Xander alive?
Xander's a ghost. Xander's a fucking
Xander-
ghost.
Xander is asleep, bro. He been knocked out.
By the way, Lou, my spell
He
slots.
disappeared after that. He disappeared after he rolled his one. Like
Yeah, he rolled his one and gone, ghosted.
Yeah. I'm not serious.
Lou, Cassidy Bard Magic page says I have 4 out of 5 third levels, and it's not listing that I have 4th level slots. No.
Oh, my
Really?
potions.
the fuck? I see it. I don't understand Google Drive sometimes.
No. Like in the shit in here in Roll20, Cassidy Bard Magic.
Oh, and the handouts. Okay, yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
update. I forgot to update the handouts. I was like, wait a second. I know I just put it on this character sheet. Magic character.
We still got a whole hour and change. I like that.
I gotta give you guys your potions.
Oh, you got potions on deck?
So I have
Mm.
2 bull strength, 3 eagle splendors, 2 enlarged, 2 mage armors, 4 magic weapons,
Oh, there it
5
is.
protected from evils,
Cassidy
and 4
Bard Magic.
shields of faith.
Shield of Faith.
Hell
We
Lady
call-
will take a
We
bull.
can only start out with one buff each. Remember.
Trade.
Yeah, but like you can
trade
use them
one.
during
Can
battle.
you
or
trade
not.
one of my Eagle Splendors
Oh,
for a blur?
7, 6, 5.
Can you trade one of my Eagle Splendor for a blur?
I don't have the spell blur,
Oh
That should
shit.
be.
so I can't make it.
That should be
Gotcha.
2.
We have a displacement. I'm good.
What would Pale Lady want?
Hell Lady would take that bull strength.
Okay.
Wait, and what was the other potion choices you had?
Eagle Splendor, Enlarge, Mage Armor, Magic Weapon, Protection from Evil, and Shield of Faith.
Oh, let me borrow the wand, the enlarged person, Luna. So if he wants to borrow it. She's trying to get that the big ass arena, so she's trying to like make
6, 4, 2. 7, 6,
Pale
4,
Lady
5,
will take
6.
that mage armor too. She's on the front lines with it. So
Okay.
she needs that AC.
Would it stack with Shield of Faith?
Yeah.
It should. Your Shield of Faith is deflection, so it's just that.
Yeah. Deflection and armor.
That's right. I took Shield of Faith potions.
Okay.
But I got enough of those on my own, so I really don't need that if somebody else needs it in the party.
Nah, I'm good.
Magic Weapon.
And Magic Weapon.
Hold on. What's going on?
No,
I
we're
give you
just
my
talking
potions
potions.
away.
We're just talking about potions. I took a Magic Weapon potion. I'll take Magic Weapon potions.
The potions that I made, I'm just giving them away.
Oh, the ones on your sheet.
Yeah.
Pale Lady picked
I'm missing
out.
out. Yeah, hold on. I'm missing all this shit.
Oh, it's on my sheet.
No, I know the potions are on your sheet. I got a I gotta start typing down who took what.
Okay.
I'll take a magic weapon and shield of faith plus whatever the highest one is.
Is there a bear endurance potion there or no?
No, no one had the spell.
Is there another bear endurance potion?
She said she didn't have it.
Okay.
So, you know, when you're doing this, Cassidy just sort of looks at you and he's like, "All right, which one of these foul tasting things do you want me to take? I don't care which one. Which one do you think is useful? And if I need it, I'll drink it.
Will you complain like last time if you drink it?
Absolutely.
Well,
But for
Gee.
you, I will do it.
you and your sweet nothings.
So Lou, Pale Lady takes a mage armor potion, a bull strength potion, and a shield of faith potion.
Lucian will take 2 shield of faith potions. Well,
Yep.
I'll take a shield of faith potion.
I lagged, so I didn't hear the response. Was there any bear endurance potions in there or no?
Nah.
She didn't
Okay.
have the spell.
Okay.
Yeah, unless someone has a spell, I can't craft it.
So Frida has that spell. Oh, wait, does she? Oh, Sander has that spell.
Oh.
Yeah, I have it prepared too.
Oh, there he is.
No,
Hey.
there he is.
Shit.
We thought you were
Shit.
dead, bro. We thought you was dead asleep, bro.
I'm about to be.
He
I'm about to get up right now.
He lives.
Then I'll take a bear endurance potion.
He about to miss the good shit.
Yeah, I'll take a bear endurance and a shield of faith potion.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Shield of Faith is +2. So
Yeah,
many-
I'll take it.
How many bear endurance potions are there?
There is none.
Get bodied.
I can
Yeah.
make one. I can make
Yeah, there is. I mean,
one. I can make one on the fly.
We don't need so many Eagle Splendors because I can use it because I have the necklace of charisma. So I didn't need the Eagle Splendors. So whatever Eagle Splendors, I ordered like 2 Eagle Splendors.
Yeah, I made 3 of them.
Yeah.
Was it bear potions?
So we could just transfer the Eagle Splendor to a bear endurance, to 2 bear endurances, and give one for me and give one to Sophia.
Who can cast Bear's Endurance?
Xander.
I can. Yeah, I can. I have it prepared too twice at my second level.
He has to.
It's 300. I can make that in 2 hours actually.
Yeah, for some reason that's not a paladin. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah, I can make
So
that.
the Eagle Splendors
I
are
feel like we
bears.
figured this all out in the chat.
Yeah, I thought we-
So the Eagle
I thought we
Splendors are
figured this
bears'
out.
endurances.
We figured this all out in the chat, though. Hold
Are
on.
they bears'
Yeah.
endurances?
Yeah.
I
So
could just have-
who
I could
took?
Sander cast me bear endurance on me.
So who has the potions? Sophelia. Trying to get this out now.
I feel like we did it in the chat. That's what I'm saying. I feel like we did it like 4 weeks ago in the chat.
It's not on the sheets though. So Sophelia took one,
Yeah.
and who else?
So we have 3 more bears endurance. I mean, 2
Who-
more bears endurance.
I mean, if I don't know how to cast it on
Front line
myself,
is
I'll
the
take
one.
one. So I'll take. I was
So-
gonna cast Bear's Endurance, then Shields of Faith on myself.
Okay.
And then Pale Lady will take one. So that's 2 frontliners right there.
That's
I feel like our new frontliner should probably get some frontliner buffs for himself too.
Yeah.
Alright,
A
so
potion of probably a bull strength and bear endurance for him.
okay, so all the bear endurance and bull strengths are gone.
Yeah, those are my buffs.
Frontline taking them
Well,
hits.
So Frida could cast bull strength on the new guy, Calvin.
He can have an enlarged person if he wants to as well. We have
All right, I'm gonna listen on Twitch here. I'm gonna holler at you.
All right, brother.
Alright.
Easy.
I think that's it.
Is
And
it?
each
All right.
person gets a protection from evil. That's it.
Yeah.
Those are all the potions.
Buff, 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 buff. Buff. Wax on, wax off, buff. Big buff.
No. Longer.
I mean, I'm not drinking.
Tyler ain't got no. Pale lady. She on the front line swinging them arms, swinging them things. She needs it.
Okay. 1, 2,
Motion.
3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Oh, Lewis, just to make sure, Calden, does he have like a belt of the bull strength or bear endurance? You know,
Yeah.
+2 to his stats or +4? Just because we don't want to be redundant and cast spells on him that he shouldn't get.
Enhancer bonuses do not stack. Not at
Right.
all.
'Cause
He has.
We would definitely talk with him to see what items he has from magical. So we're not redundant casting stuff we shouldn't.
No, he doesn't have any stat boosting items.
Okay, good.
Wow. What level
He
is this
has a bunch of potions.
guy? What level is this guy? What
I don't
level?
know.
What level? Not a
That-
single stat booster, and he level what?
That's gonna require some skill checks to know his
At
level.
least a
Nah.
+2 on one stat, bro. What are you doing out here butt naked, nigga?
So what's his level? 7.
Oh yeah, he hurting out here. The whole crew is 3 levels above him. We carrying.
Well, he's a fighter though, so he probably got weapon mastery and all that.
I was gonna say you buff him good, he'll fight like he's 10.
She's gonna cast on him belt as a tank.
This
As
man
a
got
matter
a
of
power level
As a,
right now.
as a matter of fact, Lewis, since each character gets a buff before the battle starts, right? So Philo will cast bull strength on
He's
the last 9 minutes.
he's a level 1 aristocrat and a level oh, he's 8, my bad. He's level 1 aristocrat and a level 7 tactician fighter.
Yeah.
See,
All right. That's the same level as a cohort. A cohort would be like 2 levels below the main part.
yeah, but a cohort would have 1 level of a commoner class. He got 1 level of aristocrat. That hurts a little
Let me get to the first round.
Yeah.
bit.
I mean, I don't think everyone here is a powerhouse like that we're gonna be fighting. Besides and other people.
Let's just get to the first round. I think we're all right.
Yeah, I think we should be good.
Yeah, I got the first buff. I'm giving Lucian fortune. I can give Pale Lady protective luck. I could give. I'll hold off on Sophelia. I can give, and then I'll hold off on Xander. For me, I'll use a potion of mage armor, and that would be me for the first buff.
Oh, no, we didn't even get to the match yet. We're I'm still trying to get to through this Cenobi thing.
Yeah,
Everybody
can we
started
do
going
that?
into the buffs and stuff. I'm like, we didn't even see your rooms.
Go ahead,
yet.
do it, do
Man,
it,
we're
do
not
it,
even.
do it,
It's not
do
even
it,
the next. It's not even the next day yet.
Right.
do it, do
Oh,
it. Just do it.
An hour. We can get to it.
Just do it, because I don't want to have to do this
All right.
again. So do
So your characters
Right.
go down the lift
Right.
into the service level about an hour before every team got down there.
Mhm.
When you get to the surface level, which is a level used primarily to store supplies, and the ceiling height here averages at 10 feet. The walls are reinforced masonry.
Only 10?
Iron lanterns illuminate the halls hanging from short chains. Since it's night, you don't see a lot of the servants about, but there are patrols of Prendergast's wardens and bodyguards.
How do we know is there like a pendant for Pendergast? Does he have like an insignia or something?
Um, yeah, his family crest is the broken Gulf Noble family symbol, whatever it is. I have to look it up if they even have one officially written. But
I would like to take very careful note of the way the guards and patrols uniforms look. Extremely careful look at how they look.
Cassidy. Okay. I like it.
Where was I? Oh, this hall shows signs of intense recent traffic. The ceiling is supported by a rectangular pillar and by the shell of a circular stairwell. A wooden, life-sized statue of a muscular, half-naked man holding a spear and a horn lies in the southwest corner, where an arcade leads to the space of a large hoist. A heap of metal bars, hinges, and locks sits along the north wall near a 10-foot wide, 3-foot tall segment of a wooden frieze. The frieze is decorated with the realistic carvings of fruits and a bull's skull. This hall is used as a storage area for reusable materials. That's used to build more elaborate battle arenas above. There's a large southern alcove that seems to house the main hoist of the arena, a complex and efficient machine that rises to the surface with the effort of 4 laborers at the capstan. Um, the with the when the yeah, and there's a stairway to the west in this room. Um, that connects to a hall, but that's not where you're being led. You're being led to the circular stairway in the middle of the room. And those stairs go further down. They go further down to the
This is definitely why we needed an extra session.
Word.
We missed 2 weeks of sessions and an extra session.
down to by area
So we
6.
better do this on fucking Monday on the 24th.
we got the 24th though.
Yeah, I need
Yeah,
man,
right.
this map
Yeah,
is
all right, bro.
wild.
I don't have my
Anyway,
hopes up for none of that shit. No extra sessions.
anyway, your characters are. Oh, I need to study the shit out of these maps. So yeah, you led down to that room, and then with over 100 fellow gladiators of the mostly widely varying races and callings, you were led even deeper on the ground via the stairs in Area 5. Oh, so you guys go down a hall, it looks like. Ah, okay. Now I see it. So
I
you're
wish I had a way of telling how deep on the ground we were, but I don't got I'm not a dwarf, so I
let's
don't got that kind of.
reveal more of this hall.
Well, coast is clear. It behooves us to explore down here. I'm sure there's some skeleton.
Oh, we ain't never get to the fucking first round. I'll go to bed.
Not
Yeah,
tonight. Not tonight. Man. Later on.
You'll never get to the first second round, bro.
Not tonight, man. Probably like
Oh, fucking God.
didn't Lewis said after the first round, it's like a day off, like the following day or
Man, I'm no more downside.
something. One of those
All right.
rest days.
So your characters
Walking
are here, and you're taking down this long hall to these stairs over here,
Mhm.
and then you go down those stairs go down further, deeper on the ground, and mm,
This shit is built like Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, circle. You're right, actually.
okay, um, and you are led even deeper underground to the large, partly natural and partly artificial cave called the Cenobi. Now, the Cenobi is unusually comfortable, smoothly floored, well lit, and warm, and outfitted with an underground stream of fresh water. And here, your group, Night Watch, is given one of the 24 underground lodges available to the gladiators. And these quarters, I refer to three.
Yeah. I'm teleporting to the top. I'm not doing all that walking going back. That's crazy.
The caverns here are the deepest level of the complex of the Field of Triumph, about 30 feet. You guys went down about 30 feet further from the floor above.
So 60 feet total?
It's a vast and varied complex, partly natural, partly worked stone. It is partly the caverns are said to be connected to the water deep sewer system,
Oh
and is
God, no.
crossed by an underground stream, which surfaces here and there, forming shallow pools of cold water. In most cases, the stream travels in tight 2-foot wide submerged passages. This enormous cave resembles some sort of underground village. The cave walls are finely hewn, and the floor paved with smooth slabs of stone. Many artificial and natural pillars support the relatively low ceiling 15 feet above. Wooden doors on the cave's walls lead to a circle of underground dwellings, the lodgings of gladiators during the Champions Games. A pair of similar doors on the north wall leads to a kitchen and an infirmary. An underground stream runs in the middle, crossed by a wooden bridge that leads to a dining area with 2 long tables. The relatively fresh air, murals of famous gladiators on the walls, and the soft illumination provided by amber-colored light globes hanging from the ceiling makes this cave a true marvel of underground architecture. There are 2 groups of arena wardens that keep an eye on the area. The rooms. Did you say a description of the rooms? No. Okay. They said there would be. You liars. You a dormitory. Is that what that is? No, that's something else. All right.
Al just wants to know where the bed is because he's full tonight. He's trying to go to sleep. Where's that bed? It's that cot. Wake up tomorrow and bust some ass. That's all I want to do.
Service area level 5. Okay. So now let's go to this other map. Yeah, this is a big place.
So we're 60 feet below the surface right now.
I gotta look up how far down the lift took you from above.
Cause I'm definitely teleporting past all that. That's a long ass walk to get back, son. We gotta do that after every match.
That's
Shit.
warm up.
All right. Here's the stairwell. Here's the stairs. Stairwell took you to this area where you went down go down the stairs and you go in here. And time for me to reveal this shit because
There's our room.
Bro, I gotta go another 60 feet deep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, son. Imagine going through all this just to get to your room after at the end of every fight.
Right.
Damn, they don't even have a bed or anything, man. Sleeping in the ground like we're
Drinking in the river.
yeah, man. Lord Pendergast making sure we don't get a good night's rest.
Yo,
said he's
son,
making sure to.
that's a long troop to your bedroom. That's all I gotta say, bro. Look at all these squares. That's 5 foot each, bro.
We could use the boulders as pillows.
Oh my god.
Oh, all right, there we go.
I swear to God, I thought he was gonna go to another map. I thought he was gonna.
You guys are like, holy shit, this place is
That's a
fucking
lot,
huge.
bro. That's a lot of room, bro. 75 feet just to cross over to get to in this one map. Bro. Look at this shit.
Oh, there's other rooms on the. I mean, I might as well reveal all of that. Not that you guys are gonna be going
Nah,
into
trust
those
me.
other
After
rooms.
walking this far, we don't give a fuck
On the
about the other
bed.
rooms, bro. We go to
Luna's
sleep.
going to bed.
My feet hurt. I'm going to sleep. So.
Glad
Yeah.
away there. This is crazy.
That's why they fed us first before this trek down here.
For real. son. They
Got that
had-
extra calorie.
That's where all the buffs go. It's just straight down this hallway.
Yeah.
Here's how we know. Don't put the buffs on when we first go.
No, by the time we get up there, it's already gone. It
Shit.
expired.
All right.
Mm.
So yeah, all these there are these here. You can make out the doors that lead to all these other rooms that circle the perimeter of the place. Let's see, plus all these rooms here in the center. There's the tables, there's the river, there's the pool, and yeah. So your characters are directed to to your room, but a few rooms down, you see this group of orcs, mighty barbaric orcs, all with the similar kind of and one of them um has has a dire wolf with him, and they're talking in orc, and the one that looks to be the leader, the one
Ooh,
with
I
the
know orc.
the one with the dire wolf, looks over to your group, and for those that know orc, you can hear him say, "That's them, but he's not there. That coward." And then he
Yeah.
calls out, and then he calls out to Night Watch. He goes, "I see the runt isn't with you. with the mini run. That's a shame.
No, it's actually better. He wasn't built for this.
So that I agree.
There's one thing we can fucking agree on.
No, we can agree on something else. Who built this place? Why in the fuck are we so far away from the arena?
Is everyone just rude today? What's going on here?
You're dealing with a bunch of warriors, Luna. Manners aren't prevalent here.
How do you know? How do you know Roth?
Yeah, the Rothgar, the Grimhound crew.
No, I know that character. She's in character.
Oh,
You know, like how do you know Roth?
We're of the Grimhowl tribe, the tribe that he was exiled from. Although, if you ask for my opinion, he should have been executed on the spot for what he did.
Okay. That's it. We're not gonna. You know what? I won't say
Well,
anything.
it's a good thing we didn't ask for your opinion. As a matter of fact, it's probably a good thing you didn't ask for my opinion. Because Sabuna is bigger than all of the dogs that you have on your side.
Oh, the orcs laugh. No, orc laughter, bellowing and bellowing. Their bellows echoing throughout the
Don't they
these
got Direwolf?
cavern walls. Huh?
Don't they have Direwolf? They're like way bigger than some.
yeah.
Nah, Sabuna.
He
will
had
beat the shit out
the leader there that has a direwolf.
of you. I put
Yeah.
Hold up,
Sabuna.
Body
I put
Direwolf
number
is as big as a horse. Sabuna's as big as a human.
Sabuna big as fuck, bro.
He mean,
Yo,
he mean,
Sabuna been tanking since level 1. I think
yeah, bro.
he got like 35 AC for real.
I think she could
Level
take a
1.
direwolf for a while, for pretty good.
She'll
Yeah,
beat the shit out of
she'll be
Dire.
level 1, yeah.
A normal Direwolf. Maybe not
That's what I'm
a.
assuming they got though as a normal.
Not if
Mm.
it's like. Not if
Well,
it's a druid
I was saying, yeah, you could see this direwolf is
companion. Yeah.
a well bonded companion to this this
Yeah.
orc leader.
Mm.
Um,
Boosted too.
So yeah, they go into their room, and it looks like, all the contestants here definitely want to settle down. None of them want to none of them feel like hanging out in this common area. They just want to
hmm
Man, Ruff had a rough life.
get
Even
the
his
next
own.
day. They want to get the next day started.
After that long ass walk, I'm pretty sure they do want to go to sleep.
Ruff had a rough. I feel bad for him. He had a rough life. Even his own kinsmen talk ill of him.
We all had rough lives. No one talked great about me either.
Same here.
It'll be okay.
Agreed.
Besides, if he wanted friends so much, he wouldn't have left in the first place.
Well,
He didn't really leave a good impression either.
Now the
there's
area.
always
Oh.
keep. Oh, sorry, Luke. Yeah,
No,
well, keep it in your heart though that there's always room for redemption, especially for a fellow brother in arm that has traveled for us such a long.
Mm,
We share blood, we share sweat. Not saying that forgiveness comes overnight, but we should still provide him the opportunity to redeem him.
I don't care either way. But I'm pretty sure the only redeeming that's happening is if Lucian puts a bullet in his head.
Yeah,
How-
I agree.
I don't know. How could you? Of all,
It's not just Adler. I don't like that motherfucker.
Well,
And I
you-
told you that.
so Felix goes, you two, I understand you have your bad blood, but Adler, you two, I was under the impression you got along very well. You had
I do. But I also know that Lucian wants to put a bullet in his head.
she's like confused and just nods like, okay, all right.
Life is funny that way.
And as your characters were like all getting, led to the rooms and going into them, the place was pretty crowded, but everyone there knows that the number of contestants is going to drop to 1/6 of what is here now by the end of tomorrow.
Battle Royale.
There are numerous arena wardens that do patrol the Cenobi to keep the peace. And apart from gladiators and the guards, present here are teams of chefs and waiters to cater to participants when it's time to eat and stuff. The personnel is also accompanied by a strong force of guards, and you will be prepared and given 3 meals a day, for morning, afternoon, and evening. The kitchen doubles as an infirmary, where an old barber and surgeon is available to treat gladiators who are in peril of their life with his
Ew.
healing skills. Um,
How they gonna cook food where they're fucking? That's gross.
Mm-hmm.
They
They're
gotta.
trying to
Good.
sew you up. You get some bacon grease in it.
Right.
Sorry, it's
surge,
breakfast.
the emergency room is right
I don't
next
know-
to the
I don't know
fucking
what to tell you.
kitchen and shit. Like, what is going on?
The Captain Okarol
It's a hospital in
the Captain Okarol informs the gladiators. Captain Okarol informs the gladiators here that the there will be patrols about, and it is expected that the gladiators remain in your chambers until the games begin the next day.
Just picture the Indian nigga fucking cooking noodles and
Flies
shit next to fucking open wounds and shit.
Oh God.
Man, I'm going to hell.
Lewis's stream is getting canceled.
Oh God. Anyway,
Immediately, bro. Immediately. He's lucky you didn't get raided tonight. They didn't reported the shit out of this stream.
I mean, but the first thing I think of when you said that was this video I saw of all these Indian dudes, like they work in a glass factory,
and then go cook like fucking.
and they're like kneeling down in like sandals with no socks on, just in piles of broken glass, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Rough.
I was
So
seeing those street vendor videos with the Indian
So-
dudes like cooking with their bare hands and shit. They
Their
like
bare
All right.
hands and
All
shit.
right,
I'm
let's
like,
move
hey,
on. Let's
yo,
move on. Let's move
sorry,
on.
sorry. You did it, dog.
I
Sorry, man.
digress.
I digress. Yeah, we get canceled.
So your characters, you do hear, as you were traveling with the other gladiators to get to your rooms, you hear all sorts of gossip and rumors, of some of these gladiators boasting about themselves, other gladiators calling out other ones, and mentioning about possible
Buddy,
weakness
what are you doing, buddy?
weaknesses. There is one rumor that suggests that there was ghouls that used to dwell in the area of underground buildings to the south. And the rumor is that Prendergast himself had beat the ghouls back and plugged the entrance to their warren with a stone seal in the pool that's located
what's the truth
within.
to that?
But no gladiator has ever tried to open the plug to verify those theories.
Damn.
We are.
It's too bad Xander retired for the night. I'm pretty sure he'd have been interested in that.
Yeah, we're not doing that tonight, bro. Let's get to the fucking round one.
Tonight,
And
though, right?
so your characters rest, and then the next day comes. The morning
It's
rises. You get your morning meal.
a whole
You
nother side mission.
prepare. You find that the crowd has gathered near the meal tables at the north end of the Cenobi. And posted on the wall near the door are the day's battles. And all the gladiators are eager to see who they'll be fighting.
Except for me, I don't care. I'm busting whoever ass. I don't even want to.
And your
look at it.
characters are scheduled to fight in the second round starting 2 hours before high sun. And your opponent will be the following team.
Don't fight.
Arcane Auriga, the Spine's Revenge, and Pitchblade.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Oh, so we're getting 3 fights in the first round. Gotcha.
First battle scheduled
See,
for 8 in the morning.
I told you it's a free for all shit.
No, I mean, he made it sound like we was only doing 3 fights, period.
No, man.
But, I mean, watch the stream. It made it sound like it was 3 fights.
No, he didn't. That's what I'm telling you.
I swear, you feel like
No, it is 3 fights.
No, I know.
But
I know.
but each fight
No,
got multiple opponents,
yeah,
right?
multiple. Each fight has
Yeah,
multiple
each fight has
opponents.
multiple opponents.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you're
felt like it
fighting
was-
Arcane. Yeah, you're fighting Arcane Auriga first, and then whoever wins between you and Arcane Auriga will take on the Spine's Revenge, and then whoever wins between
Oh, I thought it was a battle royale. Like we all
no,
fighting. at the
no,
same
no, no,
time.
no, no.
Oh, that would've been dope.
No, I'm not.
Bro.
No,
As
it's
you can
not.
see-
It's
as
not
you can
gonna.
see, we all had different ideas of what the fuck is going on.
It's not. It's not going to have me
I thought
running.
it was battle royale.
It's
like,
not gonna have me
I
running
just thought it was 3 fights.
32 different fucking characters on the
Yeah, man. 50 rounds.
Bro, why not? Are you trash?
That run round, yo, one round would take a whole
One
session.
round would
One
take
round.
2 sessions probably, or
2 sessions. 1 round would take 2 sessions.
One round would take. Let's be real. One round would take a month. All right, a real life.
Imagine like 50 different characters going, in the first round.
So
That
are
would
these
be some
all
wild shit.
in one day?
Yep.
Let's go. Back to back.
Damn.
Let's go. I mean, the
This is
others are gonna
good.
be like
It
side pass.
becomes a battle of attrition. Whoever don't got a cleric on their squad is pretty much assed out. You gotta go in there, batter the
Oh, that's
brutes
us.
and
We don't have.
run.
Oh wait, we do have a.
Yes, sir.
What?
We got a Xander.
Okay, so
Sander
that
been
means
Sander been so like quiet. I forgot we have. In our
I'm
group.
gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off on Protective Luck and Fortune. Then I'm gonna hold off because that's a 24-hour buff. I happen that's
Mm.
once every 24 hours, so I'm gonna hold off on that until the last battle.
Whoever going in there without no divine help, they're gonna be hurting.
Wait,
Wait,
so
hold
if
on.
we
Wait,
beat,
wait. Hold on. Let me read this.
Uh-oh.
Bro, it is a battle royale. Watch.
Lou's just finding out.
If
Wait a
it's
minute.
battle royale, it's even crazy. I'm doing all sorts of wild shit if it's a
All
battle royale.
32 characters.
yeah, man.
Round 1. 1 month later, round 2.
Yeah. Another month, round 3.
At that
Oh.
point,
Well, boys, it's been 2 years. We finally finished the tournament.
Oh.
Finally finished the Coliseum.
Happy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, it is a
It's
battle
it is
royale.
a battle royale.
GG's. Let's go.
No way. See,
I thought the whole time it was like 3 battles in
Yeah,
the
because it
day.
didn't make
Yeah, that's
sense.
what you.
and you
That's what you made
see,
it. That's what
you
you made it sound
see
like.
that is what I fucking said. He said,
Yeah, nah, he made it sound like it
Bro.
was just battles, bro.
"No,
Yeah, he did.
this is what I heard."
I heard
I'm
battle
telling
royale.
you.
I thought it was a battle royale. Like,
You
how,
not telling me we about to have 32 characters going one round.
is it 32? How many characters
Let's
are
just
there?
go on there popping.
No, I'm gonna take
It's
some of these.
14,
I'm gonna take.
so
I'm
it
gonna
has to
take.
be
I'm
at
gonna.
least
I'm gonna
14
take.
days.
I'm gonna take some of these off for
He,
sure. Hold
some
on.
teams are magically vanishing right now.
No, not teams. Members of the
Oh, it
team.
wasn't 20 gladiators, guys. It was only 50 gladiators total. That's what.
That was
I will
four
just. I
teams
guess
of
you're just gonna have
4
to.
teams of 8.
Blue didn't
Right.
realize we were about to be in this
Right.
fucking
So
tournament
This
for 2
this
years.
is
Thanos
what I
gonna snap
heard.
his finger, man. Thanos gonna snap his finger, and like half of the
you can
gladiators.
still,
10,
you can still just run it the way you intended, which is to
8,
do it like instead of doing
Because
battle
that's
royale, just do separate ones.
Matt. That's why I
9,
What
was
have you
saying
done?
like I
Dude,
was
Luke,
like, yo,
10,
we're not
11.
gonna have time in between battles to get our spells and resources back because it's
Yeah,
gonna
true.
be
Yeah, now it makes sense. I thought it
That's
was just three.
I
I
would
just
run
thought it
out of
was
Well,
three
no,
spells.
battles.
I thought it was gonna be like a battle in the morning
No, it's not.
time, right? And then a battle in the
Yeah,
afternoon,
Ragnar, it's the
a battle
afternoon.
at like noon, and then another battle. Like the winner of that battle gets to go to the next one later on in the day.
Crazy.
That's
Yeah,
how
we
I
got
thought it was
no
gonna
meat
run for
dude.
the first round,
Yes.
and
Why?
General Ragnar
I
is laughing at you. He's like, he forgot 1 0. It's not 50. It's 500.
Right, right, right.
oh man, dude.
Well, you could still just modify it, just run it the way you intended.
Nah, we in this forever. This is what Night Watch does. Don't
hold
modify
on,
shit.
hold on,
This
hold
is
on,
gonna
hold
be
on.
another side mission for
All
fucking
I'm gonna
for
say is
for
I
3
don't care
months.
what we run into, but I want to get to our intro song
Can we get to the intro
Right.
song
tonight.
tonight?
I
Can we
need
get
at least that.
can we get to the intro song? I've been waiting for the we've been jamming to the intro song for
3 months.
7 days, bro.
Yo, don't get me hyped.
Oh my
Say.
We
god.
want you to hear.
Okay.
Listen, I've been jamming to the intro song. I got it in my fucking playlist. Yeah.
It pisses me off because I had set up this fucking voice thing, and it's only gonna name one team. Fine, whatever. I'll
Yeah,
just
well,
play.
let it just
I'll
let
just,
it
I'll
let it
just
name the
run it
one team and
anyway.
listen to the intro. Fuck it.
I'll just name the one team. I'm so mad right now. So it's like,
That's
wow.
just
You
that is a
go
battle
put
royale.
yeah.
Hold on. Let me count. Okay, 1, 2, 3,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
4, 5.
32.
Pitchblade is 5. No wait, 5. Pitchblade is 4.
What?
4. There's 4 on that team. The Spine's Revenge is 1,
We got a theater of the mind.
2. No, this is gonna be on the this is gonna be in the arena. 1, 2,
Yeah, we in
3, 4,
that nigga didn't
5.
realize what we
5.
we have to
5
do.
on 5. There's 5 on
I ain't
the
about to
Spine's.
be in this fucking arc
There's
for
5
3
on the
years.
Spine's Revenge team.
Dude, Coliseum arc.
So he didn't do his
Yo,
homework.
So
that's-
that's 10 people already.
This
That's
Coliseum arc about to be 15
no, that's
years.
9. That's 9.
The
And then
craziest side mission
Arcane,
ever, and we only
and then
get paid
and then
$3,000 for it.
and then Arcane Auriga is 1, 2, 3, 7.
Oof.
Yeah,
Man, we in this for the long haul, bro.
we should have
So
shot fucking
8,
Pendergast at the dinner.
7, what,
Is what you're telling
15,
me.
5, 20, 24. 24.
Adams
24.
about to act
24
negative.
24 combatants on this.
That's crazy.
Let's
dog.
go, man. Let's go.
That's
That's the first.
crazy.
All right,
Imagine
so
an
Well,
AoE
well,
debuff
at least we don't have a
every
particular
single-
player that takes 30 minutes for.
here's what's
One
gonna
turn
happen.
gonna be like that.
Here's
Yeah.
listen. Here's
Yeah,
what's
at
gonna
least the run
happen.
in here with taking 47 minutes a turn.
I would quit, bro. I would be honest.
Here's what's gonna happen. We can do
Let's just get to the intro, man.
we can do. Hold on. We can do. We can
I'm
do.
scared now because you got a whole initiative. 50
No, hold
times.
on. I'm not starting. I'm not. It's not. I mean, the intro will start, but the battle's not starting.
I'm going dead last.
All right. Listen. Obviously, your characters have time before it starts. So I'm sure what you're gonna want to do is obviously learn now that you know who you're fighting exactly.
We fighting
This is where
everybody.
it's 3 other teams. He said
You
fighting
gotta
everybody.
make rolls for fucking 22 niggas.
No, I mean you could take 10.
Or no, I'm
First of
both.
all, the one that
How
who's
does
the
that
one
work?
who's even the one who's even gonna pass most of these checks is gonna be Cassidy.
How you disrespecting my knowledge checks? What hard in these
You
ranks?
have high knowledge local.
That's not the
Just
point.
we just let Cassidy do it, bro.
Cassidy's gonna be the one that so.
Get the bardic knowledge on top of
That
that.
he's got Bardic knowledge is nothing to ever sleep on. That shit is ridiculously OP.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
we only
like
go if
you are
Cassidy.
you are a walking encyclopedia. Like
Already.
Cassidy rolls a 1. That's the only time we have to roll for it.
37
Boy,
initial.
welcome.
so
37
this
initial
is
checks.
this is where now those knowledge checks are going to be important. Where I'll fill out in WhatsApp like what your characters know
About some of the Bible information.
about each team.
Yeah. All 37 niggas.
That way your characters will know what to prepare for when the fight starts. So
Knowledge local.
We ain't got enough
Yo.
fucking spells to fucking count
No,
as 30,
not at
yeah,
all.
32
knowledge
niggas.
local.
Not at all.
He said,
I'm running out of spells.
He said, "Your
Round
knowledge of
6.
Well, but wait, this is gonna be important, Lou. Like it's a free for all, right?
Yeah.
Nah, this motherfucker's gonna gang
So
up
you-
on us like, oh shit, they gotta eat a lot. Go keep
Right.
going.
Is it gonna be an actual free for all, or are you
Like,
about
go
to
get
make
going.
all 22 of these motherfuckers just jump on us?
right."
It's
It's
gonna be
actual
yeah,
free
supposed
for
to
all.
rules.
Yeah, it's actual
It's
free
alright.
for all.
Nah, bro.
It should not be 3 versus 1 team.
They're gonna be.
Yeah,
They're gonna be.
that's
They're gonna
what the
be.
Smash
They,
Bros.
the, each.
said.
Yeah, each team is gonna be posted in each corner of this arena. So
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be Smash Bros.
Oh,
rules.
No,
We
it's,
make-
you know,
It's gonna
no,
start
no,
with
no, no, no.
overall.
Do we
I know
make
what to
a
do
license?
here.
Who's
No,
really
no, no. We're
bodying
just gonna do
people,
what we do
they
with
gonna jump
fucking when we
who's-
play. We're gonna third party the shit out of people. Let them start fucking fighting. Then we jump in mad.
You
We
know
shoot
what?
people in the back.
Yo, we got the
We'll
most charismatic party.
Yeah, we'll work that out. We'll work that out later.
We'll
We'll work
workshop
that out later.
that.
We'll
Let's
work that out later. We'll work that out later.
Let's
We'll
use
work
our
that out later.
charismatic
Yeah,
powers to
you
build
work.
our
Yeah, I'll say
Well,
you work that out later
well,
because you need to know what each of these teams are even capable of. So
Alright.
Bro,
work that
which
out
which
later.
will all be posted in WhatsApp based on Cassidy's knowledge
it's
checks.
gonna be Super Smash Bros. I see it already.
Unless there's a particular group or member of a group that you want to try and get a higher check for, I'm assuming you just take 10. Or actually, fucking, he has that ability to take 20. So if there's a particular group you want to take 20 on,
And
you
we
can do
coming in
that
at
too.
rank 1, they're probably gonna be like, that's an easy kill.
After these 4 teams that we fight on the same day, are we still gonna fight other teams also or no?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
After that,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So this is
After,
our only battle then for
these
like
are
today.
your only battle for the day, because
Oh, okay, no.
there's 24 teams and there's 4, so there's 5 other battles that are going to happen throughout the day. This is
And then they're gonna choose the winners from each of those.
yeah, of each. You guys are in round 2, so round 1 there's 4 teams that are going to fight each other at 8 o'clock. Then 10 o'clock, you and 3 other teams are going to fight each other.
I get it.
Then you're done at 12 o'clock. Another 4 teams, et cetera, et
Also,
cetera.
a lot of people are gonna get eliminated then. That's 3 teams.
Yeah,
They're
it's elimination matches pretty much.
Okay.
It's
I
just
got
the
it.
teams is like 8 people deep. And it's 4 teams.
Yeah.
Well, not all of them are 8. Not all of them are 8.
Orange only has
Pitch Blade. What did I say 5, and then
Orange has 6, right?
Arcane Auriga has 7. Fine's Revenge I think has 5, and I think Pitch Blade has 4.
I mean, that's
So-
cool. It's just that they're all at the same time. So
Oh, we
5
got
and
more
4 is 9.
And I'm a single target spellcaster, so that's gonna be
So,
wild.
we got more people than they do, unless they could like summon.
Yeah, you guys got 8. You guys are the only ones out of these teams that has a full roster.
Yeah, so we have an advantage. They might like try and double team us.
Let's go.
They might try and double team us. Look at them. They got like 2 teams in one.
All right,
Smash
so
Bros, bro.
As you know, as your characters get your things ready with what you know and what you're planning, you
Kenpachi and Ichigo would have been a
you
two-man.
you can hear, like, even from below in the service level, like the din of the crowd that's above, and it's time for you to get into the lift and go up into the arena. So like each of your groups are going up, and with Night Watch coming in last, and you're coming up from the lift, and as you were the final team to make it to your spot.
Wait.
Right?
Do we have an announcer for this? Like, are they like announcers for these
Then-
for each team?
Huh?
Oh shit.
Yes. Let's go.
Nerve-wracking for some people.
Luna like grips Sophie in his hand. She's super nervous right now.
I bet she is. Hundreds of people, like probably thousands.
So Atlas beating his chest.
Welcome to the 5th Annual Champions Games, friends, and by the gods, do we have quite a roster to show off today. I'll be your host, Vinmel Costas, and we hope you have your food and drink ready because the long wait for the matches to begin is finally in session. Entering the arena, we now meet with Arcane Auriga, a band of mercenary elven arcane archers from the lands of Everesca, led by Renata.
Archers?
They're a stoic and no-nonsense bunch, taking jobs with no questions asked. Some say they're exiles of Everesca, but here at the Field of Triumph, what matters is a great show of entertaining battles. We're about to witness a dazzling display of magic flying across this field, folks, as they're capable of firing their magic quite literally from the string of their enchanted bows. On this side of the arena entering, we have ourselves quite an intimidating yet fascinating roster of individuals known as the Night Watch, led by Sophia Spell Mason of Daggerford, a Mistran Paladin of the Mystic Fire Knights. And my friends, indeed this is the same band that had to slay the arena's chimera for the exhibition match,
It works 'cause it's an
unfortunately.
arena.
But there's no worries. Lord Prendergast has another mighty beast in store for us when the day comes. With her are two mysterious mages, one with a strange shadow that follows her called Luna, and the other known as Adelar with his gaudy yet captivating outfit, accompanied by quite a scary-looking companion. And already the crowd is feeling shaky at such a sight. But let's be honest, we can't wait to see it in action. Then there's Lucian. It appears we see no weaponry on this fighter except for those wild-looking firearms. This is a first for the Champions Games, fellow Waterhavians and visitors. I am definitely curious how he displays those boomsticks in the upcoming fights. We then have our own city residents. Yes, two of them. Xander Soulgate of the Deathwatch Temple is here. Fascinating to see a Calembrite has entered the games. It could be he wishes to send his opponents to an early meeting with the Judge of the Dead. Last but not least, it is quite a sight, folks, to witness Cassidy Keene himself as a contestant. Looks like we can expect quite the entertainment from his showmanship and magic on this fine and fated day.
Suck it, Dad.
That.
That was godlike, man.
Yeah, that was godlike.
I gotta drink to that.
He said those boomsticks. Oh,
I gotta
Who
say,
the hell
man.
displays those boomsticks?
Night Watch's fucking game is
No
dope,
way.
son. This dope. I love it, man.
Oh man,
that was
you gotta give it intro though.
We may be poor, but we got some. We're rich when it comes to the fucking campaign.
we got
son.
files.
Man. Good shit, Lou. Thank you. That was dope.
And then you said you were gonna have Cassidy play something.
Yeah. So as we're coming up the lift, I guess.
Oh shit, we got more?
Yo.
As we're coming up the lift, Cassidy starts. He keeps using his summon instrument spell, right? And he's like, all of you are gonna have to fucking trust me on this one, right? And he like summons like a bass guitar, and he fucking hands it to Luna, you know, and he summons like a fucking drum, and he hands it to Adler, and he's summoning all these different instruments, and he hands one to each one of you, right? And then he's like, and he summons the Thunderstrummer, the one that I put in the thing, which is like an 18-string guitar. It's this fucking nutty, just absurd electric guitar looking thing, right? And he looks absolutely nervous. He's just like, Adler, I want to explain something to you here. You told me to seek out otherworldly sounds, and it may not be what you thought, but I fucking think I found it. I mean, I'm about to introduce something to these people that nobody's ever fucking heard before, and I'm so excited. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but fuck, I can't wait for this. And he's like, I'm gonna make you all so fucking famous, it's gonna be crazy. And he's like, you don't even have to do anything with these fucking instruments, alright? Just follow my lead. And he pulls out this wand. And it was the what the fuck was it called again? Blue. Shit, I'm drawing a blank suddenly. The wand you said I had.
Oh, the wand? Yeah.
Was it like animate instrument or whatever?
Yeah.
What the hell
Yeah, it was
actually
animate
called?
instrument, and you have it like you would use
Right.
the wand in the instrument, and it'll play the
Yeah.
performance you want it to play.
So these things are gonna fucking play themselves. All right, you just have to follow me out there. Don't even fucking worry about it. I don't care if you have a lick of musical talent at all. All right, and
I don't
he
even know what
fucking
this is.
he casts. Just hold on to it and look cool. That's all you gotta do.
Alan
Luis is
puts
like,
the
"Give me
hand
the
on your
drums."
shoulder and he says, you're getting to do what you want in front of your father. This is gonna be the best day of our lives ever.
Wonderful.
Microphone.
Everyone. This is the biggest audience I think I've ever had. This is fucking great.
Yeah, it is. And it
Alright,
looks like
so-
Cassidy has a plan to play a song for
And
us.
so then it's
And
Storm,
so those-
Storm and Steel is the
Taking
song.
notes in the future when he feels
And here, just for you guys.
Yo, Night
That's
Watch
the
is a
lyrics.
rock band. Let's get it.
Oh, we gotta sing too. Because, oh, Sophie was right there. Hey, what's my microphone?
Wait, did I download that one?
Not microphone. What do they call those things?
I definitely sent it to you.
Okay, send me the link again.
Okay, so
I might have.
with a
Hope
fire
I
that
might have
You need the
read
link of the file.
the wind blows,
the file. Send the file. Yeah,
light in the dark, but the brave all knows.
I might have
the
accidentally
earth
renamed it.
and the heavens cry. The night watch rises. We never die. Let's go.
Yo, I'm about to go to work. Hype as fuck.
The dark creeps in and the light
This song alone is gonna give us two morale bonus like the
Melt
next.
away through blood and fire, through the shadow and strife. We bring the storm, we bring the fight.
Damn, where the fuck? Why do I not have it here? Alright, hold on.
We watch sunrise every day, summer night. Surge your voice, let the
Oh, wait till you hear this one. This one has been banging in my fucking. Do yourself a favor. I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you guys a fucking playlist or whatever. Play this shit in your car
Yeah,
and watch how fucking hard this shit goes.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm
Should
hoping.
play this in real speakers. Cause
No,
this
it's
shit
not
is
that
hitting.
one.
I can't wait. I'm gonna bust
You're
this
not
out
ready,
Well,
tomorrow.
hold
You
on.
wait
Is
a
it
minute.
was it? Well, I might
It's
already
the
have it.
review.
Is it the Midnight Call remastered? Is that it?
No,
No.
No?
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
not.
no.
I got you. Hold on.
Shot and a witch's spell.
Yeah, that was the one I forgot to. I downloaded the rest. It's that's the one I forgot to grab. I thought I did.
I just sent it to you just
Okay.
now.
The fight ain't over till the battle's won. We cheer
All right,
on
save, and all I gotta do
lyrics
is
when the
upload
swords
it.
collide.
And and for my first subtle shot, look at the beginning of verse 2 in that.
That was the anticipation
All right.
skill.
Uploading.
Did I just accidentally X myself out of roll 20?
Still see you.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Is a never miss. Standing on the desert like the holy fist.
Yeah,
on.
look at the beginning of verse 2 in the lyrics that I put in there.
Oh, he's it. That's all.
Oh, what the heck? That stopped.
Lucia grabs the fucking the drum set.
There it goes. Okay, Storm and Thunder.
Bro, the lyrics to this song is fucking godlike, bro.
It's really good. It's really
All right, and
I
yeah,
listen to
so
I love the bridge.
as he
man.
animates those
Wait till you
instruments,
hear it.
so and gets the
Wait.
We got Brooke over here.
he
My favorite Straw Hat.
gets
so
the
it
gets
makes
the
perfect
gets the
sense.
performance starting, which the crowd, some of the crowd starts to quiet. A lot of the crowd starts to quiet down, and the people are cheering. You know, the calling out Cassidy's name for like a performance, because many of them have heard of his performance, and it begins.
Everybody mute your shit so it don't echo.
Alright.
Playing it? Why am I still hearing the arena music?
Yeah, I'm playing it.
No, I hear him cheering.
Yeah, that's why I was
I
keeping
hear
it there. Yeah.
You don't hear it?
No. All I hear is welcome to the arena.
Damn, I hear the song. It's rocking, bro.
Alright. Keep going. I don't give a shit.
That shit is godlike, son. Yeah.
Verse 2.
Mhm. Going in. Listen. Cassidy killing them strings, bro.
That solo.
I can imagine like the lights
Bro.
going like.
Hit it again.
I sing to see us through.
Mm.
We're the fire that burns when the cold winds blow. The light in the dark that the brave all know. When the earth shakes and the heavens cry, the night watch rises, we never die.
Yo, that's insane.
It's
Man.
the
dude.
oh yeah,
Yeah, bro. I
Yo.
can see Pale Lady and fucking Anna on the drums going insane. Tentacle slamming.
That was sick. And Atler is weird.
Oh shit!
Man.
I left the cheering on because it fucking made it sound even better. I was like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
it sounded like they were cheering.
Right. And I'm like,
yeah.
there was certain parts of the song where it was like they cheered real loud. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Dude,
that was a nice touch.
Right.
Giant Rat Guy went insane.
That shit was fucking dope. I've been listening to that all week, by the way. That shit was fucking.
Yeah, I need a copy.
Yeah, that's gonna be playing in my car.
I
Yo.
Played it. I'm telling you, play it in your car, yo. That shit
Oh
hits. That shit
shit!
hits. It hits. It hits hard, yo.
man, that is so
This guy
I'm gonna
Rick.
say I don't know
This
if you
guy
gotta
Rick
top
missed
that one. I
that
don't know if you
shit.
can. That's the top one right there.
Oh my god.
That was good.
I can't wait to play that in the car.
Yeah, you put the link in
I'm
the
about to pull
chat.
into work. They be like, "How you hype this far?" You don't know, man. You don't even know.
We got our whole theme song.
We got a whole theme song.
All right. Well then.
Yeah.
So
I'm hyped
next
as shit.
week, which
Let's
is
you
Monday.
know.
which is
Let's try Monday.
which is good because I didn't finish the other two teams anyway.
Oh, bro, you had 3 weeks, nigga. You had 3 weeks, bro.
Hold on. Hey,
You had 3. No,
hold
hold on, bro.
3
There's no
weeks
hold on, bro.
between all the shit that I have to do.
There's 3 weeks plus the other weeks that you had before coming up to this point. You had 3 free weeks.
I'm hype as hell. All I know is I'm still
You have
around
no idea
one.
how. Hey,
Oh,
I
man, we
bust
got
my
it
ass on
going.
this. This shit is actually no wait. I got 2 of the teams done. It's the third one I didn't get finished.
So you
yet.
only know 2 teams out of like 20 teams that they have here?
Oh hell no! I wasn't doing all 20 teams. I'm only doing the ones you're fighting.
Mm.
No, I mean like all right, so 1 team per round is gonna win. It's like 6 teams that are gonna win. So you haven't done like the other 5 teams?
I haven't done 1, 2. I haven't done 3 of them yet, but because
I thought you did this entire chapter already.
hey, there's a lot in this shit. Plus I'm setting up Rise of Rune Lords. Plus I got a family to take care of. Plus I work. Plus fucking now I'm in this Monday game and this Monday game with the other streamers. Like my shit's real busy as shit right now.
Wait, you didn't quit your job for us already? What the fuck is
No.
this?
I tell you what, you take this goddamn song and you put it out there and start promoting it, he'll
But-
be able to quit his job easy.
You know what that reminded me of? You know when you can put like these Watson, you know like when you put these random quotes in Instagram quoting Atler and people like reply to you like, oh wow, that's very insightful, but they don't know that that's your D&D character. They think it's like a true philosopher. Imagine putting this music, people will think, oh, who's the artist? And they'll think it's like an actual artist.
Well, no, what was happening was I was trying to
put this shit out, they gonna ask him for a mixtape.
What?
They'll come looking for him.
What?
Like, hey, so, I got a deal for you.
You might get signed up for a real label in real life.
Real, yeah.
What is this perform bonus? Because that shit was definitely in the 30s.
Don't even leave it up to WhatsApp. Don't even leave it. Don't leave it to WhatsApp. Yeah, that shit should be an auto 30.
Yeah, imagine rolling after
He said an auto
performance
30.
101.
I put the link to that song in the World Serpent.
No, what happened was because I thought originally it was gonna be one
I'll put
fight
it in
each.
here. I'll put it in here too.
So I had the first two teams ready because I figured that would take I figured that would take like a month. Like that's more than enough time for me to get the other two teams ready.
Okay.
So, but I
I
just
personally
found out
think
today that I was wrong. That it was supposed to be you guys against three other teams, and I'm like,
I
oh,
definitely think we should just do a single.
You
That
should
sounds
just do
fun
it
though.
when you prepped it.
well, nah, it's fine because I already, like
I
I
don't
said,
know.
like I said, I already got two of the teams done, and I'm like halfway through the third, so I'll definitely be done with the third before next Thursday.
You think it'll
You
be done
see,
by Monday?
yo, you see, Lou, that's what's funny too. Is like, uh, me and Matt when we're talking about this fight coming up, right? There was something you said when you originally described the tournament, right? That I was like, well, we got to be careful because we're gonna fight these teams, and we're not gonna have downtime in between, and so we're not gonna have. We got to figure out how we're gonna do our resources fighting all these three teams. And then he was like, "No, it's one team per day," and I'm like, "Nah." He definitely said something like that made me think it was more than just one team in the day. I didn't realize, but I didn't even realize that it was all at the same time. I thought that like
Yeah, I thought it was one team in
it
the
was
day,
three
bro.
fights on the first day. You know what I mean? Because of what the fuck it was you said that clued me in on that. So, man,
It
it's gonna
was
be crazy.
I know, I think it was when
I had
not
I had
Dagsum,
like
you guys were talking to
I had like
Dagsum
ads or
and
something
Lord,
like
I think it was Lord Ertos the second, and like I think he went over the when he was going over how the games were going to go. I think
yeah,
I read it from the book,
and I
and that's
was like,
probably
oh,
where
okay.
that's probably where
I
you
said
guys.
I had said, oh, okay, we didn't. It's only like 3 fights. I didn't think it was fucking 3 fights in a day for each day. I really didn't.
I thought it was just 3 fights and then that would be it.
Yeah.
Cassidy, man. Yeah,
I
I'll
thought,
dig
yeah,
just
no,
up.
I thought it was three separate battles
Yeah, I'll
for
dig just up, brother.
for the first
Oh
day.
It
man,
it ain't over, man.
yo, I'm coming in the first round, dropping my highest level spells. I'm so hyped. I'm not reserving anything.
Atlas. Oh
Hype.
shit.
Oh
Uh,
man.
yeah, Calden's in here. You guys about to power level him.
Mm-hmm.
He,
He's gonna
he,
level up after the
he
first fight.
faces Red Eye. You never know, man. He might encounter.
And and it's no bullshit. Cassidy is 1,000% crediting Adler for tapping into this otherworldly music that you told me to seek out.
He took it to heart.
Right.
Hmm.
He found a new sound, unparalleled and
Yeah, that
unmatched.
guitar with the 18 strings that has never been seen. You're like, what is that musical
T-
artifact? I need to get
telling
my
you,
hands on it.
telling y'all, listen to that in the work
I can't
tomorrow
wait.
and see how
Yo,
hard it hits.
because
Cause me,
you know what's crazy about this song? I've been working on this and I generated like a trillion fucking versions of this goddamn song, right? And this one was like high on my list, but I was like, it's all right? And then, but I was listening to it on my phone. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then when I played it like on the way to work in my car, like yo, when that guitar solo part hit, yo, I yelled out. Like I actually yelled. I was like, "Get it, fucking get it, bro!" Like yo, like
I'm telling you, bro.
I was hyped, man. Like
When he sent it to me, I was like, yeah, no, I would listen to it on my phone first, and I was like, yeah, no, it sounds good, and I was like, let me give it the speaker test, and I put it on the speakers in the apartment, and the surround sound speakers in the apartment. I turned it all the way up, and I said, holy shit, this
yeah,
shit fucking hits, and I was like screaming in the apartment, like, yeah.
This man went in character. In character deep. I love it.
I was like, no, this shit hits different in the. I was like, yo, you got to use this one because the other songs didn't hit right in the speakers, and it's all about how it hits in the speakers, man. When I played that shit in the speakers, I was like, no, this one's the one.
Can't wait for tomorrow when I'm riding, man. I cannot wait. It's gonna be insane.
You're gonna be like, oh yeah, this makes sense.
Oh shit! I gotta
Oh
play
my
that.
god, bro. Yeah, man.
Play
I'm
play
telling you,
that in
play it.
the opening before we start the game. My little.
I'm telling you, man.
But
Highest level spells immediately.
Immediately, right out the gate, you use it in the niggas.
oh
The
shit!
situation is gonna call for it. I'm still casting it.
Gong is not only after advanced firearm, he's gonna be going after these advanced music instruments.
Right. But nah, that was.
There's gonna be
Oh
certain.
man.
Yeah. Well, just like Zino got people in the South
People are looking at his instruments like,
interested in firearms. Lucian's about to get the crowds here, like,
Yeah, I'm about to have the
firearms
Gond
are
on my black
well,
ass.
firearms are.
That's all that's about to happen with this shit. I'm about to have the Gond on me. It's not even gonna be. I'm like, I use the Gond, and now I'm gonna fucking not even gonna get to enjoy that shit.
in the most popular city in the world, he's showcasing way more than Sino. This guy's like
Absolutely.
Square Garden, like the whole world to see.
Right.
Dino was in a jungle in a corner of the world.
Yeah, we were like,
we were in the middle of
nowhere.
New York in an arena.
And they still send an envoy over there, priest, trying to give him,
Right.
Imagine here.
I mean, I had the Gond tell me, nah, don't do it.
Zino
Don't
was
do
in
it.
the Amazon shooting dinosaurs. You're over here in the middle of New York, broad daylight in an arena, clapping.
Oh shit!
No,
All right.
I finally have the updated version of what was it? The Midnight Call.
Oh, okay.
I think where I took out fucking Roth and I got Xander in there instead.
So I can't wait to hear the remix.
Right.
Yeah, there's a few, and there's some new shit too coming. So
Yo, Dave, man,
at proper moments.
you are elevating the levels of enjoyment in this game, Dave.
No,
For real.
seriously.
Hey,
It was
I'm
unexpected too, out of nowhere.
I'm just glad I'm doing the bar justice. I was mad nervous doing this role.
He's doing beyond justice.
For real. Unprecedented things happening.
No, it's like I was saying, fucking.
Right.
What was it last week? Well, no,
You're
what
setting a
was I saying?
precedent for all bars to come after.
I was right. I was like, if I see any other bard and any other fucking streaming group or whatever doing this shit, I'm be like, listen, I know who started this. Don't even dare take credit. Don't take credit for it.
Play a bar now, man. I'm like, I ain't playing the bar.
Right. I'm be like, I know exactly where you got this idea from because I have not heard or seen any bard on any streaming game do shit like that. So.
And he just gave it to Twitch for free. He just posted the song on there for the free. Yo. That's mad love. I'm still waiting for Lou to start his own Patreon, honestly.
Oh, a
You need more.
Patreon?
You need
Yes,
followers
sir.
first. We need to get more people in this.
Right.
Before you
But
start
you know what's
charging.
really weird?
Right.
He gets raids on Tuesdays. I guess it's just people's schedules. But on Thursdays, when juicy shit like this is happening, people are asleep. Except for, of course, our giant rat man. He
Right,
knows
and
it.
Colt
Right.
Fimo and shit. Colt of Vimo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's the only reason it can be tough for us to get views is because of the time that we play.
I mean, if we actually got here on time, we'd be all right.
Well, we do. But even like
We get them early. Yeah, we get them like in the early parts of the
Yeah.
sessions. Yeah, for sure.
Well, next session we should start with the intro song again.
We should start with the fucking yes. We should start with the intro song.
I'm cool with that.
We should start with the
Yes.
intro song again before the arena match.
Well, so now here's the funny thing. I was wondering if because all right, so I have a day 2 song. I have my new masterpiece song, but I also like Lou. I made that song for Cult of Emo in case she's around. So
Yeah, she couldn't make it tonight 'cause she had a
Right,
concert to go to.
see the
She had a
concert,
concert,
right? I
yeah.
remember you were saying that the other day. But like now we're gonna be in the middle of a fight. She ain't gonna have that for like months. Well, tune in, Cult of Emo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
I don't
guess if
know.
if
I
she
mean, it
pops up, just play
depends.
it.
It
If she
it
pops up,
it,
just play it as a
it
background. Because I mean, you're not always gonna be playing something. Well, I guess you will be.
if she pops up, I can say, you know, I can. I mean,
Just have it as
not.
background music.
No, I could. Because I wasn't sure if she was gonna pop up here after her concert. But I could have it where like I could do a flashback scenario where uh yeah, actually I did have that planned. I had a flashback scenario planned for like back at the free dinner. A whole bunch of a whole bunch of fans like come like rushing around him and want him to like perform. And so, you know, he was like, "Well, I got a song. I know a song that I could play up on stage, and like that, and that's the song that he plays when he goes up on the stage there in the free dinner. So I could do something like that.
I've been in the lab fucking heavy.
Well, you coming
Um,
out with some fucking gold. That's all I got to say. I can't wait to hear this in the car tomorrow, man.
Yeah, before this arc is over, this guy might hit platinum.
But alrighty,
Yes.
All right, guys.
yo,
I
next
go.
week.
All right.
Yeah, man.
See y'all
Good
next
stuff.
week.
It was a very great session. Very great.
Right,
You
yeah,
guys
for real.
Monday. I'm gonna say the specific day. Monday.
Monday.
I don't know,
That
man. Tell the other
Monday.
niggas to respond earlier and tell Lou to wake up.
Mhm.
Maybe text him.
Tell Lou not to put his fucking phone on silent at
Right.
4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
For days, and then
Right.
it's like 2-3 hours.
I
Okay, I'm
saw
done.
I saw those messages
Tell Lou
and
not
you
to
were
throw
like,
his
"Oh
phone
no,
into the
Matt,
goddamn
just
Megaverse at
enjoy your
6 o'clock
night.
in
We're
the
gonna be
evening."
playing another time." And I was like, "Oh,
Hey, but I'm
let
not
me
only.
I was like, let me conk out because I might as well."
Lou
I
went
took
to
some.
sleep at 6 o'clock at night and shit.
Yeah.
I put my phone down. I think I went to. Man, I must have
Wait,
fell
how are
asleep
we gonna
around
play
like
Monday? Don't you got your
7.
session
It was
on Monday?
Don't you
7:30.
have your session on
That's what
Monday?
I'm saying.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no way you're playing on Monday.
Yeah.
I have to ask him because he's making it, which is fine. I would prefer it that way. He's making it sound like it's not gonna be every Monday.
It's only until 10, he said, right? 10 your time? You guys play too? Or
Yeah, that was actually that was my suggestion too. I was like, because
you guys stop at
they were
10?
trying to figure out like I was like, you know what, 7 to 10 sounds like a better idea.
And then you think Lou's gonna go right into our session? I don't think, bro.
Why not?
I can.
Lou hates us.
Get the fuck out of here. I can go straight to
Listen,
straight to our game.
He already have that D&D brain juice going, you know. Hey, good
Right.
person. You're playing a player, and then you're going to have like 20 NPCs now.
Which group? This group,
Any
right?
group. I don't
Oh,
care
any
which
group.
group
Oh,
it is.
okay.
I don't care what
so
group it is.
I just gotta
so here's
see
I
if
mean
either
I'm
Rick or I mean it depends if Rick or
mhm,
Cav.
right, but you see there it is.
There it is.
There lies the problem.
There lies the
You
problem. We'll never get it.
the planets aligned, and Rick fucking answered, and then
Right.
you weren't there. The planets instantly fell out of alignment.
That's why I don't think it'll happen again because
That's
you know how
why
hard it was to get any of them to ever answer.
I live my life
I've never
like
seen them happen.
people might call it being pessimistic, but I don't feel that it's that way. I plan for the worst and I hope for the best. So I'm
Yeah.
just gonna assume that this isn't happening. And if it does, I'll be pleasantly surprised. Let's put
Right.
it that way. But I'm off. I'm available.
Yeah. I'll be
You know?
available, but
Y'all let me know.
but but one of y'all better fucking talk to fucking Mike or fucking Rick and let
Sleepy
him know
Rick.
let him know. Yeah, we only need you for like
Rick said 3 words tonight. I think
right.
if that's what's gonna happen on Monday, I think we could do that.
we
I'll
could
I'll
if
I'll
if
input his 3 words
right. If Rick is only gonna say
if
3
you want me
words, we
to.
think we'll be all right. Yo, I think we'll be all right. If he's not gonna talk all night and until the fucking combat
That's
starts,
true. It is
then we'll be all
combat.
right.
It is
If
combat,
it's just
so I
combat,
think
if it's just combat, I think we'll
yeah,
be
I
alright,
think we'll
bro.
be all right then.
I think we'll be alright. We can keep Rick alive. We can
But
keep Mike
I'll
alive too.
I could control Rick's character.
Yeah, we could control
Yeah.
Mike's character. We keep Mike alive. He don't
I'll
do
say
nothing.
his I'll say his 3 words. What is
Damn.
a dun dun
Nah,
do.
he's been role playing a lot.
Oh, he has been.
Mike
Yeah.
Has been just recently though, but you know, in combat, he don't
No,
do nothing after we do
Rick over,
something. So
yeah.
no, Cav has been into it.
yeah, he
And
has
I
been.
and I
He's been
appreciate it.
active.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love
he
it.
got he really
Cav is
Rick,
when like that's
Rick's
that
got some work
fucking
to do.
whoever the hell put that meme when you were like, he's starting to believe.
yeah.
Something
Yo.
must have been stressing him out, but now he's not.
Yeah, I wonder what it was.
That shit clicked
Could it have
with
been
him finally.
could it have been the curmudgeon that was in here for again
Mhm.
a year and a half that was
Curmudgeon.
stifling his any sort of creativity he thought to have? Yeah.
Yeah. You know how many times he was trying to do something
He
and
was
he got
trying. He
stepped on?
would you weren't even here, Patrona. He would be trying to RP, but then he would always get stepped on. And it would always turn into fucking him talking like Samuel's trying to stifle his shit, and then we'd be like, all right. Then he would just quit.
So no,
Yeah,
I
nah.
appreciate the shit out of what Cav is doing right now.
He's come alive. He's come alive.
He's into
for
it.
real.
And he's talking and he has input and I love it. I'm here for it.
Butterfly. Got out of his
Right. As soon as fucking Samuel's so he woke up.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So
All of a sudden he was excited. He wanted to like take his character in a new direction. He's telling yo, I'm
Yeah.
happy. I'm glad he's got that enthusiasm back.
Right.
Good. But
Yeah.
you know,
for extra session purposes, if we're just going to
listen,
combat, we'll be all right. We'll keep him alive.
because I'm gonna tell you this right now. Like, if there ever comes a day where like all of y'all are available and I am the only one that can't make it, I give you full permission to just fucking
same here.
However,
Yeah, same here.
Anyone going to see my character, I don't mind.
Yeah.
if it's just
'Cause
me,
I'm gonna look at the video back anyways. I'm gonna look at the session I
Yeah.
missed.
Right.
Be able to provide input later on or
Right.
correct.
if everybody else is available and I'm the only one that's holding you up and y'all are waiting on me to answer, just fucking do it.
I second that
Don't
too.
run a fucking session without me, okay? No, I'm joking. I watch the shit at the end. I watch the shit at work anyway.
Because I'm pretty sure you can figure out what I'm gonna do.
Right.
Especially if there's combat.
Especially if I'm a monk. Especially if it's the monks. You know.
If it's combat, yeah. For me personally, if it's combat, it ain't too bad. But
If it's combat, you know Rakim is fighting defensively.
when it's
and
a
you know
when it's a
Cassidy's
heavy
gonna do perform courage.
when it's a heavy RP situation though, it's
Right. Well, that is what makes it tough.
right. That's what
Right.
makes it tough.
Right.
It's like
But
it's
if
like I
combat-
don't think it's like I don't think Cassidy would be silent this whole time. Or I don't think
No.
Rakim would just be sitting there.
Samuel would though.
Xander would, for sure.
As we
Xander
saw
would, for
tonight.
sure.
Xander has no problem not saying anything the entire night.
Right. Right. As long as we, don't
And
kill him
Xander
in
is
battle. he'll
about
be
to
all
call
right.
him. Xander about to. What he kept calling. What was the title he gave? It's about to be changed to Silent Shroud. That's what she.
Well, I thought what he did
Silent
in the
of the
beginning was dope as fuck. Like I liked him stepping up and jumping in front of Luna, and then he just went radio silent for 3 hours.
It sounded like he got pissed because he rolled a 1. He got disconnected.
I
After
thought he could role play great when he's into it, but it's like I guess he was just dumb tired, and that one turned him off or something. How do you roll so bad? That shit critical fucked up the player itself. That motherfucker.
Right. It was the one itself. He was like, I'm good.
The one knocked him out. Oh man, I could tell people, yeah. So I had an NPC day and night get such a high intimidate on a player that it made him go to sleep.
Happened in real life.
He got so scared he went to sleep. Oh shit.
But yeah,
But
if it's ever
where-
extra session time, we I'm good to
Now
go.
when he's actually all there,
I wonder what was Cassidy's father's
when Rick is all there, he can play great. It's just
after this performance.
you have to you have to like hope
Oh
that he's
yeah.
all there.
What was
What was
yeah,
the
I guess
uh,
I'll ask you. I don't know if I'll ask you that. I guess if you want to tell me next week or if you want to tell me now. But yeah, what was Dad's reaction to that performance?
Cassidy, shoot, can
Ooh, I
he
think
can
he's a
he
Spotify
can
for
he can he spot him? There's an area where it's more of a VIP
Oh yeah,
section, but
he had to have
and
heard the
and it's
crowd.
probably easy for him to spot the red robes for sure. And yeah, he's just sitting there,
Mm.
not
just
amused.
just sitting there like.
Oh, here. So the AI got like updated, and so I used that, and then I updated the Midnight Call song, and then I just put it in World Serpent, and took out Roth's verse and put in one for Xander. The new AI is getting scary good.
Mm,
Mm.
Scary good.
mm.
Load that. This is Midnight Call. Okay, I thought I had that one on Midnight Call remaster.
I might have sent it to you. I don't know. I feel like I sent you like
It is okay. I do
6
have Midnight
things in
Call.
the
I do
last
have
few
Midnight
weeks.
Call
In the last
remastered.
week,
Yeah,
I
it's
should
on
say.
here. It's on there. Okay. The only one I didn't have on there, yeah, was that one, and I might as well delete this because I already have it. All right.
Yo,
All right.
did I send you the new Dirge of Doom, the Shadow's Embrace?
No, I don't have that
All right,
one.
'cause there is a new version of that one too. All right, I'll send you that shit.